The following is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Radio Network. A tradition of excellence.
Mentally tough, competitive, selfless.
A tradition of winning.
This one hit in the air, line drive. It's off the glove of Kojal into center field. Here comes Hernandez. He is safe. Tigers win. Tigers win.
This is the Powerhouse. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is on the air. Play ball! This is exciting live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
This one's high, this one's deep, and this one is gone.
Brought to you by Albertsons, Coca-Cola, Cox, Hancock Whitney, Louisiana Blue, McDonald's, and by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake.
Nobody on, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 12-5, Tigers lead the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Head north, young man, you're going to Omaha.
Your home for exclusive live coverage of the Powerhouse. On the road to Omaha, LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Field. Going back is Swain to the wall. It's gone! Second grand slam of the day!
Welcome in to the Hub International On Deck Show, presented by Hub International.
Here we go.
As premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Visit hubinternational.com, leading you up to first pitch of LSU baseball with a trip around the SEC, pitching matchups, batting lineups, and a visit with the top Tiger, head coach Jay Johnson. Here come the Tigers. Now, let's go inside the broadcast booth for the call of the game on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Happy St. Patrick's Day as we get started on a 9-game homestand. And we begin tonight with another in-state midweek matchup as the Grambling Tigers travel south to come in and take on your Fighting Tigers of LSU. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Blair along with Tiger champion Doug Thompson. Our straws during the drink back inside the Capital One studio, Mr. Brian Haldane, welcoming you to Skip Bertman Field inside Alec Box Stadium on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge for tonight's play-by-play story. Coach Jay Johnson and LSU had to stay an extra night in Music City after picking up one win and avoiding the sweep to Vanderbilt to open SEC play on the road this past weekend. The Tigers now stand 14-7 overall. They're 1-2, their early SEC mark, and they're looking to build momentum this week as they get ready to host Oklahoma, a ranked team this coming weekend on Thursday, starting with the SEC opener here at the Box. LSU leads this all-time series with Grambling 13-0 as the teams first met back in 2009. All 13 of the LSU Grambling games have been played here at Alec Box Stadium. And in the most recent meeting between the schools, LSU defeated Grambling 26-2 in 7 innings back on April 30th of 2024. The teams were scheduled to meet in Baton Rouge last year on May 6th. However, the game was canceled due to inclement weather. So, find your favorite chair, grab your favorite beverage. We start a 9-game homestand tonight. It's Tuesday night college baseball. It's Grambling, it's LSU, and it's coming up next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
They
Tiger fans, get ready to swing for the fences because the 2025 baseball season is upon us, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the home run celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to LSU baseball games or to any other live event in Baton Rouge, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing, a ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
This is Secretary of State Nancy Landry. Knowing the rules of the game is critical for both athletes and fans. Elections are no different. Changes are coming to Louisiana's primary elections next year, so before voting in April, visit geauxvote.com or download the free GoVote mobile app. Keep your registration current, understand how your party affiliation affects your options, and learn about offices affected by the new law. Know before you go, and go Tigers!
Baton Rouge, you rolled the dice and we hit the jackpot. Thank you for voting for LaBerge Casino and helping us win 11 Best of Baton Rouge medals, including Best Slots, Best Table Games, Best Hotel, Best Steak, Best Sports Bar, Best Live Music Venue, and more. When you're ready for an award-winning night out, get to LaBerge Baton Rouge. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now to talk with Tigers. Presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We're back here at Alex Box Stadium, Skip Bertman Field, LSU versus Grambling, and time for Talking with Tigers. We're joined by right fielder Jake Brown. And Jake, last weekend, Tigers so close to a series victory, but importantly, on Sunday, you guys came out and got a big win over Vanderbilt. Just your thoughts on the opening of SEC play and how you guys showed some resilience to get that win on Sunday.
Yeah, it's definitely tough when you lose in a walk-off fashion to a really good team, really talented team. And so took that one a little bit hard. Didn't play our best on Saturday, but the good thing is that we had to talk about shifting the focus and ultimately coming out and playing our best ball of the week on Sunday, and that showed. We dominated the strike zone. The offense was locked in, and that's what we're shooting for every game.
You know, Coach Johnson said after the game Sunday how proud he was of you guys for the at-bats that you took, especially on Sunday and back on Friday as well. And he also mentioned how hard you all have been working and improving and getting to where you want to be. Just your thoughts on the work that it's taken to get to where you are now, and the fact you guys are putting up a lot of runs.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge deal. I mean, we had a couple weeks there where the offense was really struggling, and to come out against higher caliber pitching, really talented staff that Vanderbilt has, and we were able to put up a lot of runs both on Friday and Sunday. It definitely shows that our offense is getting more into character of what we're capable of doing.
So midweek game with Grambling. Again, the focus may be a little bit different, but I know you guys with the 56-game playoff mentality. Just talk about what the focus is going into a midweek game tonight.
Yeah, just giving it our best shot, really being present, being where our feet are, and like you said, trying to win the next playoff game, and that's tonight.
Finally, Reagan Ricken gets the start, and one of the bright spots of the game on Saturday was that Reagan and Zion and Marcos, the three true freshman pitchers, all got their first taste of SEC action. What impresses you about Reagan Ricken, and what do you hope to see from him tonight?
Yeah, when he's on the mound, you almost forget he's a freshman. He's really in control of himself, really composed, and he's a real competitor. And that's something that we've seen ever since his first bullpen in the fall, is that he's really in control of himself up there and focused on making one pitch at a time, and that's why he's going to be successful for us.
All right, Jake, greatly appreciate it. Good luck to you guys tonight.
Sir, thank you.
Jake Brown with us. Tigers getting set to face Grambling. LSU will be taking on the Grambling State Tigers at 6:32 this evening, but stay with us. We've got a lot more to come after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
In Baton Rouge, locals don't just love their home. They love sharing it. Discover a city where culture is abundant, hospitality comes naturally, and the best spots are never kept secret. With the vibrancy of a big city and the ease of a weekend getaway, Baton Rouge invites you to slow down, savor, or soak it all in. Find your pace at visitbatonrouge.com.
In the SEC, it just means more. But what is it exactly? It's the fans, the students, the traditions, the legends. It's passion to celebrate deeper, reach farther, think smarter, make an impact off the field. It's that intangible thing that happens when 16 schools raise the bar as one. Because in the SEC, it just means more.
Mom's early Alzheimer's diagnosis was hard to take.
And when I left the oven on, we decided together that it was time to see a doctor and make a plan.
Early detection gave us more time to seek out information and support as a family.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. For more information, visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Leading you up to first pitch, this is the
Coming Back
National On Deck Show. Time now to take a trip around the Southeastern Conference. Presented by Visit Baton Rouge, Louisiana's capital city.
Indeed, great to be back here in the capital city after a little extended trip to Music City over the weekend. Tigers begin a 9-game homestand starting tonight with the Grambling Tigers. And a reminder, fans, all LSU Sports Radio Network broadcasts can be streamed for free on the LSU Sports mobile app. Just download the app for free on iOS or Android. That's the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. We create chemistry. First weekend of SEC play in the rear view. Let's take a look at some of the midweek action around the SEC. Taking us on a trip once again to my left here in the booth, Tiger champ Doug Thompson. Doug?
Yeah, I'll run down the overall records after the first weekend. Only 3 teams went undefeated in SEC play this weekend. That's Kentucky, Auburn, and Florida. Tennessee, Oklahoma, Georgia, Arkansas, and Vanderbilt are all 2-1. Texas A&M, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Tennessee, and LSU are 1-2, and Missouri, Alabama, and South Carolina all swept to begin the SEC season. Tonight around the league, of course, several games postponed. First of all, Kentucky and Lexington was supposed to play Marshall. It looks like they're going to push that one to another day. South Carolina is trailing right now to Charlotte by a score of 9-8 in the top of the 8th inning. Tennessee all over Eastern Kentucky 10-2. That one also in the bottom of the 8th inning. A top 10 ranked matchup here, Auburn and Georgia Tech on the Plains. Number 5 ranked Auburn versus number 3 ranked Georgia Tech. How about this score? 9-1. Auburn leads that one. Mississippi State way out in front of Jackson State in the bottom of the 5th inning, 15-1. Ole Miss at home against Austin Peay tonight, 9-5 right now. The Rebs lead that one in Oxford going into the top of the 7th inning. Florida and Stetson are in the bottom of the 3rd with no score yet. Texas A&M and Texas State just started, no score there. Arkansas is in the top of the 1st. How about Northern Colorado leads that game by a score of 2-0. We'll keep you posted on that one. Southeast Louisiana hosting Oklahoma tonight. No score in that game yet. South Alabama and Alabama, Chris, will start about the same time we do, as will Texas and Tarleton State. 2 games final. Vanderbilt falls earlier to Indiana by a score of 5-1, and then Georgia gets by the Citadel 8-5. That one also ended a little bit earlier today.
All right, thank you, Doug. LSU Athletics would like to thank its corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Louisiana Blue, Coca-Cola, and Hancock Whitney. We move along on the Hub International On Deck Show, leading you up to first pitch around 6:30, Grambling and LSU here at the box. Up next, we'll take a look at the starting pitchers. Doug will break that down as we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Squeeze every ounce of life out of every day. Memorize every sunset, every face you love, and climb every obstacle until you can't go higher. With Louisiana Blue, you're free to soar because you've got the compassion of the cross, the security of the shield, and the comfort of blue behind you. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue. Louisiana True.
As a full-service industrial contractor, Bartlett Group specializes in maintenance, turnarounds, and capital mechanical projects, refractory, soft crafts, fabrication, and more. Just a few of the companies that Bartlett represents include Excel Scaffold, DECS, Deltec Manufacturing, GMTS, and Precision Refractory. Bartlett boasts the best talent retention record with highly trained and seasoned professionals. Our mission, to deliver first-class service with the best scaffold system and experts. At Bartlett, our strength is our people, driving our growth and success. Choose Bartlett Group, where exceptional is standard.
When it comes to investing in your home's comfort, it's never just one thing. You want to make sure you get an air conditioning system that's reliable, affordable, energy efficient, backed by a strong warranty, and is installed by a dealer you can trust. That's why people who insist on the best choose Trane. Trane is a proud partner of LSU Athletics. Visit TraneSouth.com today to find a Trane dealer near you. It's hard to stop a train, but it's
coming back after this one.
Ask for details.
Here is a look at the game's pitching matchups as the Hub International On Deck show continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
A reminder, fans, if you think you have what it takes to be a true Caniac maniac, prove it at the next home baseball game. You'll win a prize pack courtesy of Raising Cane's One Love. Getting ready for Grambling and LSU. Just got the starting lineups for the Grambling Tigers moments ago. They decided to put that together after BP, and I think we got all the names, but let's take a look at the starting pitchers for both the Tigers of Grambling and your Fighting Tigers of LSU. And with that, once again, here's Doug Thompson. Doug, what do you got?
Yeah, for Grambling, it's going to be a lefty, Sean Monte, a junior. He's out of Los Mendanos College, a transfer. And so far this year, he has not started a game, so this will be number one. His fifth appearance, he's 1-0 with a 6.35 so far. He's worked 5 2/3 innings, allowed 5 hits, 6 runs. 4 of those were earned. He had 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Opponent sitting 250 off of him. And for the Tigers, it'll be Reagan Ricken again tonight. Ricken is making his 6th appearance of the year. This will be his 2nd start. So far this year, he's worked 8 1/3 innings. He's allowed 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of those earned. He has 5 walks in 8 innings and 9 strikeouts. He's allowed a couple doubles and a home run. This last weekend, he did pitch against Vandy on the 14th. He went an inning and 2/3, allowed a hit and a run. It was earned. He had 2 walks and 2 strikeouts there. He's been consistent. He's been a strike thrower, Chris, and of course, no secret about it. The Tigers need to throw some strikes as a pitching staff. Maybe Reagan Ricken can get it started out for him tonight.
Certainly hope so. Again, this LSU baseball moment brought to you by ES&H, keeping South Louisiana safe, compliant, and strong with expert environmental and safety solutions. Well, we talked with Jay Johnson about the weekend coming off the SEC opener in Nashville. Talk about what he wants to see tonight and the momentum the Tigers need to build over this next 9-game homestand. That's coming up as we continue on the Hub International On Deck show after this from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons for You on our mobile app or at albertsons.com, where you can shop online and save over $300 weekly with digital coupons. Earn reward points every time you shop in-store or online and redeem your points for free groceries. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to start saving. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
Hi, this is Chef Kevin Belton for People's Health. If you have diabetes, heart failure, or cardiovascular disorder, and you have Medicare, ask about a People's Health Chronic Condition Special Needs Plan. It's a Medicare plan designed to help with the unique needs that go along with these chronic conditions. Call People's Health today. Your benefits could start as early as next month.
Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies, a Medicare Advantage organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in the plan depends on the plan's contract renewal with Medicare.
Hey Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Hi, you're listening to Meditating with Jan from Toyota. Soften your focus and visualize yourself off-roading in a Tacoma. Now engage your senses. What do you hear? A donkey! Because you're driving the kids to a farm sanctuary in a Grand Highlander. Breathe in, breathe out, and go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends March 31st. Toyota, let's go places.
Before the Fighting Tigers take to the field, time to visit with the top Tiger, LSU skipper Jay Johnson. Presented by Hancock Whitney, the official bank and credit card of LSU Athletics. On the Hub International On Deck Show from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coach, great to be back here at the box. Start of a 9-game homestand beginning tonight against in-state Grambling. I want to go back to this past weekend. I got the sense, especially picking up the win on Sunday after the way the weekend went, an eyelash away from winning Game 1, disappointing effort in Game 2, but the guys had fight, and I'm sure they took some momentum back from Music City.
Yeah, you hope so. I think it's very day-to-day in baseball, and, with young people, getting that consistent approach is something I'm constantly working at bringing out of them. I just was looking at some scores early today, and it's just like it's a challenge for every coach around the country. You got, mid-majors beating, the best teams in the country all over the place, and, today's important, and it's more important just like we've really improved last week in a couple of phases mentally, which I know that may be hard to seem in like a 2 week, but if you're here, you know it. And now the next phase is really growing and moving forward and doing what we need to do tonight, and looking forward to the challenge.
You and I didn't get a chance to talk about it over the weekend, but certainly good to see Chris Stanfield back out there for you, and he had a really good weekend. Nice to see him come right back in off the injury and really perform.
No doubt. I always felt like he's an underappreciated part of what we do, and including, the national championship team last year. He led the SEC in doubles in league play. He was our leading hitter in SEC play last year on a national championship team. That's a pretty significant piece. And then when you think about the type of person he is, the energy that he plays with, it's compounded. So I'm really happy to see him back in the lineup. Got him in the leadoff spot tonight, and looking forward to getting him going.
Again, a very important week, starting a 9-game homestand. What do you want to see from your pitchers here tonight?
Stay out of the big inning, and it starts with limited free bases, and limited free bases just start with quality pitches. And I think the key that I'm looking for is, when a guy's a little bit off, can they get themselves adjusted or readjusted really quickly, or quicker than we have to this point in time. And so that'll be probably the top of my list.
All right, Coach, looking forward to it tonight and for the next 9 games. Get after them.
Sounds great. Thanks, Chris.
Head Coach Jay Johnson, everybody. We'll take a timeout, come back, starting lineups, and then first pitch coming your way. Grambling and your Tigers of LSU on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Every Tiger knows it's not just about where you are, it's about how you play the game. At LSU Online, we bring that same grit and greatness to your education. Whether you're watching from Baton Rouge or beyond, you can earn your degree on your time from anywhere. Flexible, online, built for Tiger Nation. Visit online.lsu.edu and win where you are.
Trust isn't given. It's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. Trust that Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to champions, trusted care starts here. Visit LSU.com/.
Coming back. Wrapping up the Hub International On Deck Show. We are just moments away from first pitch. Time now for the game's starting lineups. Presented by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com.
Singing of the national anthem prior to first pitch here tonight as we get ready for Grambling and LSU. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Tigers of Grambling State. They come in tonight 5-13 on the season. They'll lead it off with their shortstop, Hassani Johnson, followed by Trey Bridges. The Grambling center fielder, Cameron Hill, will bat third in the order. Aiden Lopez, the DH, will bat cleanup. Julio Vasquez will be at first base. He'll bat fifth for Grambling. Charles Ash III will be at third base, batting sixth. Shannon Martin will be at second base, batting in the seventh hole. Chris Marcellus will be in center field, batting eighth. And Martavius Thomas will be in right field for Grambling. He will round out the order and bat ninth. Sean Monte will be the left-hander, the junior, on the bump for Grambling State. Now for your Fighting Tigers of LSU, 14-7 their overall mark, 1-2 to start SEC play. They'll have Chris Stanfield, who made his return after injury this past weekend. He was at the bottom of the order for those 3 games against Vandy. Coach Jay Johnson telling us he's going to move him back where we saw him a good bit for last year atop the order. So Chris will get it started, the senior batting .333. It'll be Jake Brown, who has been tremendous so far to start 2026, coming off an impressive weekend where he led the Tigers at the plate. He'll bat second and, of course, be in right field. Derek Curiel will bat third in center. Stephen Milam will be the cleanup hitter tonight. Also a good weekend in Music City at the plate. The shortstop now batting .269. Kate Aaron Beatty will be the designated hitter for Coach Johnson tonight, batting fifth. Omar Cerna Jr., also a good swing of the bat this weekend. In fact, going back to last week's midweek game, really a solid week for Cerna. The freshman will get his 9th start of the year. Zach York will bat seventh, play first base. John Pearson, making a second straight start at third base, will bat eighth. And Seth Dardar at the bottom of the lineup will bat ninth and play second base. Reagan Ricken, as Doug told you, will get the start. The freshman right-hander, a 4.32 ERA, making his second start for the Tigers on the year. That's a look at the starting lineups. That means first pitch is just around the corner. We get it started after this quick timeout. Grambling and LSU on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
At Hancock Whitney, we don't leave things to chance, including the Tigers season. That's why we ran thousands of our LSU Visa debit cards through every game day ritual around the Gulf South. Get your LSU Visa debit card and some good game day luck for the Tigers this year. Learn more at HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Gotta carry that purple and gold. Hancock Whitney, official bank of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC.
Squeeze every ounce of life out of every day. Memorize every sunset, every face you love, and climb every obstacle until you can't go higher. With Louisiana Blue, you're free to soar because you've got the compassion of the cross, the security of the shield, and the comfort of blue behind you. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue. Louisiana True.
It's not easy to be a champion.
It's built from every swing, pitch, and game.
All season long.
In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for defending national champions, LSU Baseball.
On the field, I trust my team. For my health care, I trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here. Visit OLOLRMC.com/LSU.
17 SEC championships.
One out, bottom of the ninth. Runner at first.
54 NCAA regional and super regional appearances.
Shores comes set, the 0-1.
20 trips to Omaha and the College World Series.
Ground ball towards Dickinson, flips it to Milam.
8 national titles.
The relay to first in time. Tigers win. Tigers win for the second time in 3 seasons and the 8th time in program history, the Fighting Tigers reach the pinnacle. They stand alone atop the mountain. Your LSU Fighting Tigers, the 2025 College Baseball National Champions.
The powerhouse.
All right, here we go.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. On the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Once again, good Tuesday evening. Welcome to Alec Box Stadium, overlooking Skip Bertman Field. Getting ready for some midweek baseball as LSU and Grambling meet for the 14th time going back to 1999. Fans have the right equipment to take on any job linked to the land. Visit Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, at sunequip.com. Well, it was awfully cold this morning. Turned into a very nice, mild, late winter day. And check your game day forecast, as always, brought to you by AccuTemp. Chance of power outages never if you get a whole home generator from AccuTemp. Keep the power in your hands. Currently 56 degrees, clear skies, and sunshine. Will be clear for most of the night, a few clouds passing over. By the time we're finished with this one, we might be down into the upper 40s. Of course, still going to be a little cool tomorrow morning, but should be a nice, crisp night for some college baseball as we get ready for Grambling and LSU. Doug, as I mentioned, little extended stay there in Nashville. The Tigers playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Had to stay on until Monday. Coach is doing a very good job trying not to disrupt this week, and it's one of the things Coach Johnson talked about as we were sitting around the airport on Monday getting ready to load the plane. So important because this week is so important to the Tigers. You open SEC play, you were an out away from picking up game 1 against Vandy on Friday. They walk it off. They eventually win 2 out of 3 on the road for the Tigers. They come back, they're going to host another ranked team in Oklahoma beginning on Thursday. So Coach very emphatic that they needed to take the momentum from Sunday's Game 3 win against the Commodores and then build that momentum tonight and carry it on into the weekend against the Sooners.
Yeah, I mean, all you can do is move forward in this game. Looking back at what's happened doesn't do you any good. And, yeah, they've got some hurdles. They were stuck in Nashville. Hopefully they got some rest when they were up there. But here's a good opportunity to get back on the right track, try to score some runs here against Grambling, and hopefully get some strikes out of this pitching staff. But winning championships is not just about winning games. It's about overcoming adversity throughout the course of the year. And here we are, faced with some adversity about a third of the way through. We'll see how this Tiger team responds, because I do agree with you, partner. This is a very important week.
We'll take a look at our BRQ recipe for success. And Doug, you and I have talked about it a lot in the handful of games that you and I have done this season. Now looking forward to working every single night. But we've talked about needing to get runs. That was kind of the story this weekend against Vanderbilt on the road in a short porch facility there at Hawkins Field. And LSU, all but one game, was able to stay with Vanderbilt offensively. But I think the bigger story coming away was 28 free passes, 22 walks, 6 hit batters. Again, Vandy had traffic throughout the weekend. How do you see the fine line between minimizing the free passes, but also how important it is offensively to get runners on, get them over, and get them in? What do you think the biggest factor is in tonight's game?
Free passes. I mean, you give up 33 runs this weekend. How many free passes?
28.
Yeah. So let's just imagine 14 of those. Let's cut those in half and imagine how many less runs that would be probably. So it's all about strikes. I mean, the name of this game is who can throw the most strikes, who can get early ahead in the count, who can get that leadoff batter of every inning retired. But it starts with strike one. And I would say, like I've said all year, the ingredients to success for this team is strikes. I can live with walking 4 or less and losing with this team. But when we walk 4 or more, I feel like we're better than that, meaning I feel like we kind of give it away to them. Our pitchers have good enough stuff to throw it right down the middle and trust the outcome.
Reagan Ricken taking his final warm-up tosses, just a few moments away from getting underway here at the box. Again, an interesting weekend as we expected around the SEC. Not sure we have determined after one weekend of play, Doug, who the best team in the SEC is. My guess would be that, once again, it's a talented league. There's a lot of parity, and it's going to be a battle all the way into Hoover going into that SEC tournament in a couple of months. Ricken looks ready to go, and Grambling now will come to the plate. Hassani Johnson going to lead it off, a left-hander in the lineup for Grambling.
Early on, Chris, if I had to say who's put together the best season, Texas third in the league in overall batting and second in pitching. So they've had the most complete season so far.
Texas also off to a good start last season. Doing so again under Coach Schlossnagle in his second year in Austin. There's a swing and a miss, and we're underway. Time of first pitch, 6:35 Central Time. Ricken dials it up there at 94. Gets Hassani Johnson to try, and it's 0-1. Ricken ready to work the 0-1 delivery. It's a strike on the outside corner, and Hassani Johnson didn't look like he was quite ready. He looked back to our home plate umpire and was like, "Oh, we're underway now."
Yeah, that was very strange.
So now 0-2. We'll have to fight now as Ricken still ready to work quickly. There's a swing and a miss. Ball got away from Cerna. He'll chase it up the third base line, and then on the throw to first. May have caught Johnson in the back or off the glove of York, but nonetheless, he will arrive safely. So Ricken going to get the strikeout, but the runner will arrive, and that's one of the miscues that Jay Johnson talked about throughout the weekend. Not only are there errors that have hurt the Tigers over the last 2 weeks, the non-plays have hurt the Tigers, and there's a chance to get the first out, unable to do so. And they'll have Johnson aboard at first base with nobody out, top of the first.
Identical play from earlier last week.
Now we'll see. Trey Bridges, he'll swing and miss at a pitch down in the zone that Cerna had to dig out of the dirt, and it's 0-1.
And Cerna, he hopped to the fair side of the field. He was trying to get the line in there. That ball just sailed on him and hit the base runner right in the back.
0-1 the count. Runner at first. Ricken looks over. Now from the stretch fires. And this one's low. Gets away from Cerna. Kicks right of home plate. That will allow Johnson to head on into second base. So with a strikeout but arriving safely. And now on the, I'm assuming, wild pitch, they'll advance him to second base. So nobody out. Runner in scoring position. Just underway, and a 1-1 count to Bridges at the plate. Not the crisp start that I'm sure Coach Johnson was looking for. There's a called strike from Ricken. Fastball gets him ahead, 1-2.
Yeah, no, not at all, Chris. Not what you're looking for. That could have been a cross-up there between Cerna and Ricken.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Bridges. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. And the breaking ball is fouled off the bottom of the bat of Bridges to stay alive, 1-2. Fans, if you're a coach or a CEO and you lead people towards success, check out Skip Bertman's book. Get your copy today. Everything matters in baseball. Just go to skipbertman.net. Learn how you can lead your team to victory. Runner at second. Nobody out. Top of the first. Rickens 1-2.
Good pitch.
Wow. At the knees. They'll say just missed, and it's 2-2. As Doug told you, Ricken appearance in an SEC game over the weekend. Coaching staff really like the promise of Ricken and what he can do this season. As that pitch just a little high. That'll feel the count now to Bridges, who bailed out. Johnson down at second base. Ricken will look back. Here's the payoff pitch to the plate. And just getting a piece. No, let's see. I believe home plate umpire called it foul as Cerna almost threw that one away. Had to chase it out into the infield grass. But home plate umpire immediately came up, ruled it a foul ball. So must have hit the front of the plate off the bat. That'll bring Bridges back to the plate, still with a 3-2 count.
I notice our information here, they've turned off the strike zone. You don't get to see the strike. I think that happens when league play starts. So we don't really know if it's a strike anymore. Now we can just agree or disagree with the Tiger faithful.
Bridges steps back in. Nobody out. Just underway. Top of the first. Grambling with a runner down at second. And this one Swung on, sent to left field. Stanfield got twisted around initially, but backpedals and makes the play for out number 1. That'll keep Johnson at second base. 1 away here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring Cameron Hill for Grambling to the plate. Team colors brought to you by Kubota. Tigers in their white with purple pinstripes tonight on Tuesday. Traditional LSU purple lids. Grambling going with black jerseys. Kind of cream pants, black trim. They've got gold name numbers on the front and back of the jersey, going with the black batting helmet. So Cameron Hill, a right-hander now, will stand in to face Ricken. He'll look back at second, now fire to the plate. Low and inside, ball 1. Ricken again, working from the stretch, looks in, now fires, and look out. That one's going to catch him. Hit batter. That'll put Cameron Hill aboard now with 1 out. Runners first and second for Grambling.
How about it for Grambling? Designated hitter number 18, Aiden
Ricken, the freshman right-hander out of Temecula, California. He was named number 46 by Perfect Game on the top 100 college freshmen.
This mound visit brought to you by.
It's going to bring Jay Johnson now out to check on Reagan on the mound here after finding themselves in a little bit of a pickle. Still just 2 outs away. Jay probably out there with just a little pep talk here, talking about the way he needs to approach these hitters. Number 1 would be, let's try not to hit them.
Yeah, that's one way. I almost wonder if he's waiting for that home plate umpire to come out there. No, nothing to say there.
A lot of times you see Jay come out there. He'll have a word for obviously the pitcher, the catcher, and the battery, and then talk to the infield. Watching him this time on the mound, that was a straight conversation with Ricken and Cerna.
Yeah.
And you may be right. They may have gotten crossed up earlier on that.
Yeah.
What resulted in a wild pitch.
It was definitely a catchable ball.
So now runners first and second. And a swing and a foul into the screen off the bat of Lopez. Aiden Lopez, the DH, a left-hander. Just underway here, top of the first, 1 out. Grambling has worked 2 men aboard. Ricken, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's breaking ball inside to the left-hander. It's 0-2. Lopez readies the bat. Ricken delivers. Little tapper right of the mound. Going to be picked up by Ricken. Underhand throw to York, and they'll get the second out of the inning. Grambling will advance runners second and third, and now Reagan Ricken can concentrate on the batter coming to the plate. Julio Vasquez, the first baseman for Grambling now.
At the plate for Grambling, first baseman number 35, Julio Vasquez.
Of course, the inning started. Sonny Johnson struck out swinging, but the throw to first after the mishandled pitch allowed him to arrive safely. He stands at third now. First pitch on its way to Vasquez. Called strike at the knees. Fastball at 92, and it's 0-1. Vasquez batting .356 on the year. Ricken, the 0-1. Tapper foul, third base side. That'll get Reagan ahead, 0-2. FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, proud to be LSU championship health partner. Together, LSU and Our Lady of the Lake, champions for Louisiana. Together we roar. Learn more at olrmc.com/LSU.
Let's go make a pitch right here.
2 outs, runners second and third. Here's the 0-2.
Yes, sir.
That one a called strike 3, right below the letters. Plenty of plate from Reagan Ricken. That'll end it for Grambling in the top of the first. No runs, no hits. They leave 2 men on. 1 error committed by the Tigers. We played a half inning, no score. LSU coming to the plate. It'll be Stanfield, Brown, and Curiel when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Everything tastes better after an LSU Tiger victory. Similarly, everything also tastes better once you've baptized it with the handcrafted flavor of the original Louisiana hot sauce. So just imagine how truly tasty something would taste if it was doused in the original Louisiana hot sauce after an LSU Tiger victory. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
It's 4 a.m., Monday, and you're literally sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. Man, that's love. And if you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. To make sure your child's in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right.
Coming back after this one.
The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
We move to the bottom of the first inning here on a Tuesday night. Grambling with some traffic aboard, but they come away empty-handed. No runs, no hits. They did leave 2 men on. Now the Tigers come to the plate. It'll be Chris Stanfield to lead it off. He'll face Sean Monte, the junior left-hander for Grambling. We mentioned Stanfield again, played the first 2 games of the season against Milwaukee, then suffered the hand injury. Been on the shelf working to get back. Started all 3 games against Vanderbilt. In fact, had a really good weekend. Batted second overall for LSU with a .400 average. Went 4 for 10 at the plate with 4 runs scored. Drove in 1 run. Kind of was the table setter at the bottom of the order against the Commodores, but now he's right atop the order for LSU to start this week. He'll stand in, the right-hander. Monte, the lefty, fires. It's a strike at the belt to make it 0-1.
It's good to have him back. Always good to get a player back from an injury, but this guy's a little bit different. In the locker room, he's, of course, well-liked. There's a called strike, breaking ball, which I have a feeling, Chris, we're going to see a lot of breaking balls and changeup from Monte. Wasn't really lighting up the radar gun in his warm-up pitches.
0-2 now to Stanfield. The 0-2 pitch, Stanfield swings, ground ball to third, going to be picked up over there by Ash, and the throw to first going to be in time to get Stanfield on the 5-3 ground out. Yeah, Jay told us before today's game he and I didn't have a chance over the weekend to talk about Stanfield, but he said, hey, look, in Jay's opinion, he may be one of the more underrated players from last year's championship team. He said he's not super flashy, friendly guy, takes great care of the community, and has been such an integral part of the program outward facing. He says when you actually look at his numbers, led the team in batting average against the SEC a year ago, which is no easy feat. He is certainly glad.
Yeah, led the SEC in doubles last year.
Yeah, he is certainly glad to have him back. Jake Brown certainly has had a great start to 2026. He led the Tigers last weekend, batting .455. Had 6 RBI, tying a career high for Jake in Sunday's win, 16-9. He's looking at a 1-1 count here with 1 down and nobody on. He's got 11 home runs on the season. Had a pair of those at Hawkins Field this past weekend. That pitch sails upstairs, now 2-1 to Brown.
Yeah, hot's not the word, buddy. Red hot, lightning hot, but just he's more than hot right now.
2-1 pitch. In the air to left field. Perfectly placed over there was Cameron Hill, and it almost got away from him, but a couple of extra steps at the end. The left fielder grabs it for the second out of the inning. So Brown retired. We'll see Derek Curiel Curiel finished the weekend batting .333. 4 for 12, 5 runs scored. Got his first triple of the season over the weekend. And with 2 outs, he'll stand in here. As they try to pick up what Monte is delivering. This pitch upstairs, missing high, appeared to be a fastball somewhere in the 85, 86 range. It's 1-0 to Curiel.
Yeah, that changeup will be down in the 77 to 79 range. So not a huge difference between the fastball and changeup.
1-0. Missed outside off speed. That'll be 2-0 now to Curiel. Lefty on lefty with 2 down, nobody on. Bottom of the first inning. Monte delivers. A little too low below the knees. That'll make the count 3 balls, no strikes now to Curiel. The 3-0 pitch. Take was on. It's a strike on the inner half, and it'll make it 3-1. So now Curiel can grab the bat, dig back in here with a hitter's count, 2 outs. Infield straight up, outfield straight away. 3 balls, 1 strike to Derek Curiel. The pitch, and up and in for ball 4. So a 2-out walk will put Curiel aboard.
Fans, that walk is powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana.
Yeah, I mean, it's soft and softer.
Now batting for the Tigers.
84, 85 fastball, 77. I think he has one that gets down to 70. Soft and softer.
We'll see Stephen Milam. Milam with a good weekend. Batted .357 for the Tigers over the weekend. He was the table setter atop the order for all 3 games. Batting in the cleanup spot here tonight. In the first pitch, a called strike. It's 0-1. A couple of great plays on the infield, as we're accustomed to. Runner at first and Curiel with 2 outs. Now Monte going to throw over to keep an eye on Derek, who had about a 3-step lead. 0-1 the count to Milam. Monte, the left-hander. Curiel off and running. The pitch is outside. The throw down to second going to be off the mark. It will make its way into center. Curiel hops up quickly and will make it into third base. The Tigers take advantage of an errant throw down to second. It's a heck of a pitch to run on, too. It was outside, and while the catcher, Marcellus, was rising, he looked a little off balance as he made the throw, and it was right of second base. No chance for Martin to glove it. Made its way into center.
Yeah, it could have been right on the money. It wouldn't have mattered there. That was going to be a stolen base all day. But now, runner just 90 feet away from Milam.
Coach Johnson pleased on Sunday with the Tigers' ability to, again, with opportunities, drive in runs. Milam sends one high in the air, but it hangs up long enough in right center for Thomas, the right fielder, to get over there for out number 3. So the Tigers threaten, but come away empty-handed. No runs, no hits, and 1 man left on. We played a full inning, no score. Grambling coming to the plate, top of the second. After this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's not easy to be a champion.
It's built from every swing, pitch, and game.
All season long.
In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for defending national champions LSU Baseball.
On the field, I trust my team. For my health care, I trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here. Visit ololrmc.com/LSU.
Score big with MMR. Join the team at the largest privately owned open shop electrical and instrumentation contractor in the nation, headquartered right here in Baton Rouge. MMR is committed to positioning each team member for success. Whether you're a student seeking an internship, just starting your career, or already a seasoned professional, MMR offers a variety of positions just for you. Get in the game at MMR, where your future is bright. Kick off your career at mmrgrp.com/careers. MMR, a proud partner of LSU Athletics. Louisiana runs on hard work, on the field and on the job. ES&H's mission is to continue to be a high-performance company that quickly, safely, and effectively responds to our customers' emergency needs. ES&H provides excellent service with quality and integrity that keeps our state ready for the next inning. ES&H, your partner for a safer, clean...
Coming back here.
Louisiana.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Back here at the box, no score. We move to the top of the second inning. Charles Ash III, the third baseman for Grambling, will lead it off. Nice pitch by Ricken, called strike on the inner half off speed. Works him ahead 0-1.
Tell you what, he's thrown a lot of strikes. Seems like he's been 0-2. He had 19 pitches, 14 strikes for Ricken, over 70%.
This one swung on, lifted foul, out of play right side. Get Ricken ahead 0-2.
65, 70%, that's what you're looking for to have some real success out there in college. I believe this weekend the Tigers were under 60% strikes combined all weekend.
In the driver's seat, Ricken, the 0-2. Sailed away, but not swinging that time is Ash. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to Ash, leading it off here for Grambling in a no-score ball game, top of the second. We'll watch this one in, low and inside. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans join MMR, the largest privately owned open shop electrical and instrumentation contractor in the nation. Proud partner of LSU Athletics. In a chilly evening, but a nice night with the sunshine out. If you can find a sliver of sun, might be a little warmer. This one in on the hands, and Ash having to spin and back out of the way with a fastball from Ricken. That'll fill the count now, 3-2. So Ash down in the count early. Been able to work it full here. Ricken's payoff delivery to the plate. Got a piece just above the grip of the bat. May have caught him on the hand too on the swing as Ash hunches over right of home plate. Now will make his way back to the batter's box. Still 3-2.
Yeah, I think that was off the inner thigh of that front leg. Whoa. Ouch.
So another payoff pitch coming. Ricken fires. That one missing inside. Went back with a fastball, but too far inside off the plate. That will put Ash down at first. So again, Grambling with some traffic aboard. Shannon Martin now the second baseman. The right-hander will come to the plate for Grambling. York, Tiger first baseman, look to hold the runner on as Ricken comes set, runner goes, and a swing and a foul ball out of play right side. Off the bat of Martin. Now we'll send Ash back to first base. So Grambling understands on the road, big underdogs. They're going to try to be a little aggressive. See what Ash decides to do now as he stands back on first base. 0-1 the count to Martin at the plate for Grambling. Ricken now going to step off the bump.
For all of our listeners keeping score back at home, that was an error back in the first on Cerna. It was ruled a pass ball.
Yep. You said it. Looked like they were not quite on the same page, but a catchable pitch. That one missing inside to Martin. That'll even the count now 1-1. A few of the Tiger fans starting to groan on what maybe they consider a tight strike zone to start this one off.
Can't help you with that one anymore. Going to use this monitor much more now to try to figure out where these pitches are.
1 ball, 1 strike, runner at first, nobody out for Grambling. No score here in the top of the second. Throw over. Keep an eye on Ash at first base.
That was a timing pick there. Cerna's peeking down at Ash, trying to get him crossing over his feet. You saw Cerna drop his glove right there, trying to catch him.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ricken fires. Nice breaking ball at the belt over the thick of the plate. Martin not ready to swing, and he falls behind 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. And again, Ricken will turn, throw to first. Back safely is Ash. Ball, 2 strikes again. Ricken comes set. Now the pitch to the plate. Swing and a ground ball foul, third base side. One thing's for sure, Doug, over the weekend, opening SEC weekend, there was plenty of fireworks at a number of locations. Oklahoma and Texas A&M got a little yappy. Florida and South Carolina, they got a little chippy down there in Gainesville.
Yeah, I have something to say about all that.
Runner at first. A 1-2 count to Martin at the plate for Grambling. Ricken fires, and a swing and a foul to stay alive as Martin.
The game has definitely changed. You know, I don't want to be the old man, get off my lawn, but
I did it this weekend.
When I played, there wasn't that much chippiness and chirpiness and bats flipping all over the place because there was a way to correct that, and you just don't see that anymore. It befuddles me.
Yeah.
It befuddles me. It's just like it's part of the game now.
1-2, the count remains to Martin, the right-handed hitter for Grambling. Ricken, another 1-2, and this one upstairs to even the count 2-2. I said the same thing. There used to be team self-policing in those matters. It kind of left it up to the umpiring crew. It looks like a lot of times it comes to interpretation on what is too much, what is not enough. I think they need to kind of get a little more definitive what is allowed, what isn't. Here's the 2-2. And it's hit back foul into the screen. So Martin hanging tough here, still a 2-2 count.
Or pitchers need to start sticking fastballs back in people's ribs, and that'll help a little bit. That'll help a little bit. I did see the guy though. I think it was Tennessee. That threw the bat and he thumped the chest and pointed the duck.
Yeah.
He was out.
All for a fly ball out at the fence.
You can't get better than that.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Martin and Ricken in a battle here. The 2-2, he went around. No, they appeal to first. They say he did not chase the breaking ball, and it's 3-2.
His teammates will never let him live that down, and they shouldn't. There should be a nickname somehow associated with that little performance because it's gone viral, and man, I tell you, just run the bases after you hit the ball. How about we go back to that?
Amen. Now a payoff delivery, but first Ricken again, a little stronger throw over to first. Ash not a huge lead, although he did try to steal on the first pitch to Martin earlier. He'll take a 3-step lead off the bag. Martin waiting at the plate, nobody out. No score. Payoff pitch. And again, Martin will foul off a fastball at 92. To stay alive with a 3-2 count. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Stop by today or order online or just use the app. Walk on Sports Bistro. Game on. Runner at first, nobody out. Another 3-2 pitch and a base hit. Left of second base into center field. And Martin hangs tough and eventually wins the battle. The single up the middle, and once again Grambling, just like in the top of the first, have runners aboard, first and second, nobody out.
Yeah, it looks like, is that Big Devin Sheeran warming up? No, that's Grant Fontenot. And here comes a mound visit, probably a pitching change.
Yeah, it looks like Fontenot is headed to the door of the bullpen. Coach Johnson with a slow walk out to the mound. Looks like a pitching change is in order. And they have made the call. So a pitching change powered by Sunshine. If you need a game-changing upgrade, trust Sunshine. your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana to keep your home turf in tip-top shape. We're scoreless, top of the second. Grambling runners first and second, nobody out. Grant Fontenot taking over. We'll give you his numbers on the year and get back to action here at the box after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's not easy to be a champion.
It's built from every swing, pitch, and game.
All season long.
In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for defending national champions LSU Baseball.
On the field, I trust my team. For my health care, I trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here. Visit ololrmc.com/LSU.
Introducing 3 fun and exciting games from the lottery. Deal yourself a winning hand and play blackjack. Win up to $2,100. Tropical vibes with Bingo Wins. Play Flamingo Bingo. Top prize, $50,000. Go from mud bugs to more bucks. Play Crawfish Cash, the new...
To get the best starting lineup of John Deere equipment. Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
The Powerhouse.
Coming back.
College baseball plays here. Your home for the Fighting Tigers. The LSU Sports Radio Network. Powered by People's Health.
John Bon Jovi rocking the box here on a Tuesday night in between pitching changes. Grant Fontenot going to take over for the Tigers here. Nobody out, top of the second inning. Reagan Rickens started the game, allowed probably too much traffic, some of it due to free passes, some of it to miscues out of his hands, but nonetheless expected to see a number of arms here get some time on the bump as they head into an all-important SEC weekend. But Grant Fontenot will take over. He'll inherit 2 runners, first and second, and at the plate for Grambling will be Chris Marcellus. The catcher, the right-hander, swings. Big-time swing on a fastball from Fontenot, but comes up empty, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, Fontenot make his 6th appearance of the year. Last time out was 13 days ago at UL. He went 2/3, allowed 2 hits, no runs. 3 1/3 so far this year, 9 hits, 4 runs, only 2 earned. He has allowed 2 walks and 4 strikeouts.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he comes right back with a hard heater and a swing and a miss, and he jumps ahead early, 0-2.
Senior Smoke there, just right by him.
Fontenot coming out of the bullpen with plenty of heat. The 0-2 lifted foul back behind us and out of play, reaching 96. Still 0-2. And Grambling with runners first and second. Martin with a great at-bat standing at first. Fouled off a number of pitches, got behind, worked it full, and eventually had the base hit up the middle. This pitch and on the navel backs up Marcellus off the plate right side. It's 1-2, and again at 95 miles an hour, no surprise he was bailing out. Fontenot looks back to second. Now the 1-2 pitch. That time with a sweeping slider. Gave it a thought, but Marcellus holds back, and it evens the count 2-2. Fontenot's 2-2 pitch to the plate. Straight back into the screen. Steady diet of heat to start this appearance for Fontenot. Another 96-mile-an-hour fastball that Marcellus was able to spoil with a touch of the bat. Still 2-2. Fans Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Louisiana, proud to be the official health insurance of LSU Athletics. Louisiana Blue, live Louisiana. We've got you. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And just missed. Off the inside corner, maybe a tad low. Again, a full count, 3-2 now for Marcellus.
Yeah, that was a little below the knees. Just a little, though.
Payoff pitch. Bouncer towards the shortstop, Milam. His only throw is to first, and the long throw from short in time to get Marcellus for the first out of the inning. But again, just like in the top of the first, Grambling, with 1 out, have runners second and third now in a scoreless game. We go to the bottom of the order. Martavius Thomas, the right fielder, a left-hander in the lineup for Grambling.
Now batting right fielder, number 1, Martavius Thomas.
Thomas batting .263 on the year. 5 runs batted in. He's got an opportunity here. Grant Fontenot trying to get the Tigers back in the dugout. There's a foul tip held onto by Cerna on the first swing, 0-1.
97-mile-an-hour heater there.
Fontenot has just been throwing flame. This time the fastball missing low, 1-1.
Yeah, and he got the ground ball to Milam like he was supposed to. It just wasn't hit hard enough. Milam had to sit back there and wait forever. In fact, it's a bang-bang play at first base.
Here's the 1-1. Inside corner called strike. 96 on the gun will get Fontenot ahead, 1-2. Again, kind of a sparse crowd tonight. Again, I'm sure the weather and cool temperatures had something to do with that. Here's the 1-2. Lifted foul and out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, in the sunshine this afternoon wasn't too bad. Temperatures topping out around 58, 59 degrees. But as that sun starts to set in the western sky, it may get a little chilly here with the wind blowing. This one rifled foul down the first base line off the bat of Thomas. And again, Fontenot works ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grambling runners second and third. No score in the game. Top of the second inning. Grambling with 1 hit so far. Both teams with an early error on the diamond. Here's the 1-2 from Fontenot off the end of the bat. Sent to left field. Stanfield coming in. Shallow left, and he will easily keep the runner at third with a strong throw into Pearson on the infield grass. So Stanfield will get a hand. Records the second out of the inning, and Grambling still has runners second and third. And back to the top of the order in Hassani Johnson.
A couple interesting scores around the league, Chris. Southeastern leading Oklahoma, 17-3, 8th ranked Oklahoma, 1-0 through 5 innings. At Pat Kinnelly Diamond at Alumni Field in Hammond.
Pitch misses high on the first offering to Johnson. Make it 1 ball, no strikes. One of the few breaking balls we've seen from Grant. The 1-0 to the left-hander is a bouncer foul right side, 1-1.
Another one to keep an eye on is Texas A&M trails Texas State 4-1. That's in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Keep you up to date on the SEC scoreboard update presented by Republic Finance. The 1-1. There's an off-speed pitch on the inside corner. Nicely done by Fontenot. Gets him ahead 1-2.
And a final just in. Charlotte defeats South Carolina 11-8 tonight.
Ooh. 2 outs. Runners second and third. Here's the 1-2. Outside corner called strike 3. Fontenot. The strong performance out of the bullpen early on. Gets the strikeout. No runs for Grambling. 1 hit. They leave 2 men on. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Tigers coming to the plate. Will return to the box after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
I'm Richard Fontenot, president of the Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation. My brother and I grow rice, soybeans, and raise crawfish on our farm in Evangeline Parish. For a 4th-generation farmer like myself, Louisiana Farm Bureau is as much a part of my life as checking traps or harvesting rice. Our organization is more than 145,000 members strong, and we've been around for more than 100 years. The Louisiana Farm Bureau spans generations, and we want you to join our family.
Visit lafarmbureau.org. The Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation, the voice of Louisiana agriculture.
Champions make plays on the field and in life. With LSU Online, you can keep your career moving, earn your degree, and still run your own game plan. Learn anytime from anywhere and take the next step toward your goal line. It's time to make your move, Tiger fans. Visit online.lsu.edu. LSU Online. Win where you are.
All right, coming back after this one.
The powerhouse of college baseball plays here. Your home for the Fighting Tigers. The LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Scoreless so far. We hit the bottom of the second inning here on a Tuesday night. LSU coming to the plate. Kate Arambidi going to lead it off. Tigers looking for their first hit. And Arambidi swings at the first pitch, sends it a mile high into the air. Not very deep, right center field. Little confusion initially, but eventually the right fielder, Montavious Thomas, makes the call and the catch. They had Shannon Martin, the second baseman. Initially thought he was going to settle under it, backpedaling, but wiser decision to yield to Thomas to make the play. And Arambidi out, one gone here in the bottom of the second inning. No score, only one hit so far. Grambling with a hit there in the top of the second inning. We'll see Omar Cerna Jr. again. I thought had an excellent week. Had his first grand slam against Creighton during the midweek. Batted .250 against Vanderbilt over the weekend. Couple of hits. Drove in 4 runs. Timeout going to be called. Jay brings over Cerna. We'll talk it over with he and York on the on-deck circle with 1 out, nobody on, and a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, we've seen Jay do this many, many times. Especially after a first pitch swinging out.
Now home plate umpire going over now to break up the timeout. And now Cerna will head back towards the plate. Toyota Summer Starts Here sales event is on the way. Of course, start your summer ride in an exciting new Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com today. A little cool spell here in mid-March. Expected to warm up as we head towards the weekend. Cerna digs in, first pitch. Offered up by Monte, high and outside, and it's ball 1. Back tomorrow's low, 39 degrees. It'll be 66 though during the day, but by the time we hit Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to see the 80s here in South Louisiana. The 1-0 to Cerna. Missing low, 2 balls, no strikes. Cerna takes a little extra time. Now ready to go. Monte, the left-hander, comes set. Working from the stretch with nobody on. There's a strike on the inside corner. Make it 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Cerna awaits the pitch. Fouled back into the screen. That'll even it up 2-2. Big weekend here on campus. Of course, the series with Oklahoma will start on Thursday evening. Women's basketball and March Madness hosting the first couple of rounds here at the Maravich Center. 2-2 towards the alley, right center field. On the run is Thomas. It'll get over his head, bounce off the track and off the wall. And Cerna with a stand-up double. Continues his great week from a week ago with a 1-out double. It's the Tigers their first Bingo Pest product hit of the night and a runner in scoring position to boot.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard. The first one over 100 off the bat. 363. I mean, a little bit different exit angle there. That might have been a home run to right center field. Let's see if that can ignite something here for this offense.
Zach York now to the plate, the left-hander first baseman. Looking to get going a little bit on the season, looking for that consistency at the plate. First pitch to the left-hander up and in for ball 1. York just 1 of 9 against Vanderbilt this weekend. Did get aboard and scored 2 runs. He's got Cerna down at second base in a scoreless ball game early on, bottom of the second. Pitch to York. Bender missing low, maybe outside, 2-0. Cerna takes his lead off second. Montes 2-0 pitch to the plate. Foul back towards us. Luckily the screen catches it. 2 balls and 1 strike. Get a slow but steady breeze, currently blowing left to right towards the secondary video board in right center field. Here's the 2-1. Curveball misses outside. Now 3-1 to York. Cerna, short lead off second. Monte looks back. Now the 3-1 pitch. That's a strike at the belt, make it 3-2.
Pretty good pitch there. Could have even missed a little bit off the outside corner.
Payoff delivery upcoming with 1 out, runner at second, no score. Montes pitch to the plate. York swings the bat, and it's just out of the reach of Martin on a line drive to right center field. The second baseman could not reach it. Cerna will have to put on the brakes at third, but runners on the corners here with 1 out. York just took the pitch where it was, didn't put an emphatic swing on it, but got the bat on it and just looped it by the second baseman.
Yeah, just kind of like almost a check swing that he just followed through with after contact. Didn't hit it incredibly hard, but like you said, a perfect placement. A little soft line drive for the big fella. John Pearson maybe now to get the Tigers on the board.
Pearson got the start over the weekend in Game 3 against Vandy at third base. Gets the start here tonight. This one just a pull cue poke right of the mound, and fielding it at first is Vasquez, and then he will toss to Monte. Very close at first base, but they'll say they were able to get the out. That'll move York into second base, and the Tigers bring in Cerna on the little, not much of an RBI, but it counts. Cerna coming in. LSU takes a 1-0 lead. So the RBI on the fielder's choice, and that will bring Seth Dardar at the bottom of the order to the plate. Again, York at second base, still a chance to add to a 1-0 lead as Dardar swings and misses on a breaking ball, and it's 0-1. Dardar, the left-hander, awaits. Monte fires. Stays away from this one outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
What a timely hit here with 2 outs.
Dardar 1 for 8 against Vandy this past weekend. The 1-1 to the left-hander is low, 2-1.
Yeah, the outcome / results haven't been exactly probably what Seth has been looking for. But if you look back at the last, 1 for 30 stretch or 2 for whatever it's been, he's hit some balls really hard over the course of that time as well. It's not like he's just whiffing every time up there.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at second, a 1-0 LSU lead. Breaking ball up and in. Not enough break, it's 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Again, a 1-0 LSU lead. A run across here in the bottom of the second. Pitch to Dardar. Slow rolling ground ball to second base. Martin has to wait on it and then quickly get rid of it, and he does in time. Over to Vasquez for out number 3. Tigers get on the board. Get 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1 man on. We go to the top of the third. 1-0 LSU over Grambling on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Squeeze every ounce of life out of every day. Memorize every sunset, every face you love, and climb every obstacle until you can't go higher. With Louisiana Blue, you're free to soar because you've got the compassion of the cross, the security of the shield, and the comfort of blue behind you. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue. Louisiana True.
Everything tastes better after an LSU Tiger victory. Similarly, everything also tastes better once you've baptized it with the handcrafted flavor of the original Louisiana hot sauce. So just imagine how truly tasty something would taste if it was doused in the original Louisiana hot sauce after an LSU Tiger victory. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy.
Back after the spot.
We head to the top of the third inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. Presented by Bengal Pest Products. Guaranteed overnight extermination with Bengal.
Remember, Tiger fans, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the home run celebrations this season. So whether you're buying or selling baseball tickets, SeatGeek, the place to do it. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. Expect the expected in SeatGeek. Grant Fontenot called upon in relief there in the top of the second inning. We'll continue here in the top of the third. Trey Bridges will bat for a second time tonight for Grambling. First two deliveries results in a 1-1 count to Bridges.
Yeah, Bridges flew out to left field his first time up for the first out back in the first inning.
The 1-1 from Fontenot, opposite field, down the line in left. Stanfield giving chase, will have to take it on a couple of bounces. Bridges wide turn at first, but the throw coming in quickly. He'll retreat back to first base with a leadoff single. So the second hit of the night for Grambling, and they get the leadoff man aboard.
And that'll bring up Cameron Hill now. He's hit .324 on the year. He's their second leading hitter. And one of only two players, Chris, that have started all 18 games so far for Grambling.
Right-hander will stand in. Fontenot will work from the stretch. A runner at first, and the first pitch, a swing and a miss. Cameron Hill chasing one in on the hands at 96, and it's 0-1.
I would not want to deal with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball anywhere near my hands in this weather.
There's a little tapper in front of the mound, going to be picked up by Fontenot. Quick glance to second, but the wise play, throw to first to record the out. So into second base. Now they're scoring, a runner in scoring position now for Grambling. Again, has had traffic aboard in all three frames thus far.
Sure have. And have had the leadoff runner aboard in all three innings.
So now we'll see Aiden Lopez, another left-hander. First pitch from Fontenot, swing and a miss. Couldn't get around on that heat. 0-1. Milam shaded towards the second base bag. Your Tiger shortstop with a runner there. Fontenot looks back to second. Now the 0-1 to the plate. Fouled back into the screen. And it's 0-2.
Dax Stothy has started to toss down in the LSU bullpen.
Here's the 0-2 from Fontenot. Missed high, and Cerna going to fire it down to second. Runner back safely. Just letting him know he's aware. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Vasquez, or Lopez rather. The 1-2. Just outside. Evens a count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Outside, pops out of the middle of Cerna, but he quickly tracks it down left of home plate. Got to keep the runner in Bridges at second base. Now a full count, however, for Aiden Lopez, the left-hander at the plate. 1-0 LSU lead, top of the third, 1 out. Grambling with a runner at second. Payoff pitch from Fontenot, missed outside. And the walk will put again runners first and second for Grambling with just 1 out.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a move to the bullpen here. Stick with him right now.
Quick little meeting between Coach Pierre for Grambling.
Now batting, first baseman Julio Vasquez.
And Julio Vasquez now will stand in. Batting for the second time, a right-hander. Fontenot with runners first and second, and just 1 out.
Struck out looking his first time up.
Nice bender in for a strike to make it 0-1.
Remember how I told you Texas State was winning 4-0 over A&M? That didn't last long. It's 7-4 now.
Wow.
We're still in the 4th inning. Yeah, the 4th inning just ended.
Fontenot looks back to second. Again, the 0-1. Tries another bender, and it catches the inside corner at the knees. Get Grant ahead, 0-2. Runners take their lead, first and second. Fontenot's 0-2 pitch. They say he did not go around. It was a little up in the zone. Vasquez just able to hold back, according to first base umpire Brian Clark. So that'll move the count 1-2. Fontenot's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Atta boy.
Fastball at 96. Down and outside. Vasquez no chance to catch it with the bat. There's 2 gone.
At the plate for Grambling, third baseman Charles Ash.
That was just a great pitch. Fastball, like you said, no surprises there, but perfectly located right on the outside corner.
First delivery, breaking ball outside. That'll make it 1 ball and no strikes to Charles Ash, the Grambling third baseman, a freshman, a right-hander. 1 ball, no strikes.
It's 1-1 now. Nope.
Trying to get the pitch clock reset.
Yeah, okay. Thought he was calling it on the batter.
Here's the 1-0 pitch from Fontenot. Again, that bender just sliding across the plate. Called strike, it's 1-1. Fontenot was a redshirt freshman on the 2022 roster. Then went to McLennan Community College in 23 and was a Texas Longhorn in 2024. Came back to the Tigers in the fall of 2024. There's a swing and a miss, off balance. Swinging at that one is Ash, and he falls behind 1-2. It's almost as if Ash thought it was going to come inside, and then at the last minute realized, I got to swing. He was stepping away from the plate. 2 outs, runners first and second. The 1-2, and a swing and a miss. Fontenot records another punch out. And Grambling again comes up empty-handed. No runs. No hits, but 2 men left on for Grambling. We go to the bottom of the third. Tigers leading 1-0. They come to the plate when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Everyone has their own favorite way to experience Louisiana. For some, it's the taste of hot beignets with a creamy cafe au lait. For others, it's swaying to the music of brass bands, Zydeco, and all the music in between. It's boating on the bayou, weaving your way through festivals, road tripping in pursuit of the greatest gumbo. Whoever you are, whatever you crave, Louisiana will feed your soul. Go to findyourlouisiana.com to plan your visit today.
Zach Bryan with Heaven on Tour. Saturday, March 28th, Tiger Stadium. With special guests, Camp and J.R. Carroll. Tickets are on sale now at ZachBryan.com. Don't miss Zach Bryan live.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
All right, coming back here.
The bottom of the third inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is presented by Bengal Pest Products. Guaranteed overnight extermination with Bengal.
1-0 LSU leading. Chris Stanfield atop the order will get it started here in the bottom of the third for LSU. Sean Monte continues, the left-hander, the starter for Grambling, ready to go. And the first pitch to Stanfield. Miss low for ball one. Stanny grounds it out in his first at bat. 5-3 to get the Tigers going in the bottom of the first. He will absolutely hammer this one, but a line drive foul down the third base line. That'll even it up 1-1. LSU Athletics in partnership with Baton Rouge Area Foundation and Visit Baton Rouge earlier announced a new initiative, Death Valley Live, set to bring world-class entertainment and events to legendary Tiger Stadium. Just go to lsusports.net/Death Valley Live for more info. Pitch missing to Stanfield outside, 2-1. Kenny batted 400 over the weekend, 4 of 10 at the plate, scoring 4 runs, 1 run batted in. There's a strike to Stanfield to even it up 2-2. After missing 16 games, a very important piece of last year's title team. Man in the outfield, and more times than not, leading off the top of the order in 2025 as Stanfield lifts this one foul out of play down the line into the seats in right. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shortstop for Grambling, Sonny Johnson, playing deep in the hole with the right-handed hitter Stanfield. This pitch from Monte way upstairs. That'll work it full, 3-2. Monte, the left-hander, fires and a swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch up and in, and Stanfield could not stay away. He's down on strikes. And there's one gone here in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring Jake Brown to the plate. We talked about Jake's weekend. What else is there to say about the start of this season? Finished .467 in 4 games last week. 2 doubles, 3 home runs, 11 runs batted in, 6 scored runs, and 1 stolen base. Again, led the Tigers last weekend at Vandy, batting .455. First pitch missing to Brown inside, 1-0. Jake also made a spectacular catch, had to go to review, but made a diving catch in right on Sunday. They eventually ruled it a catch. He actually dropped it after he was trying to show the umpire he had made the snow cone catch. He swings and misses at a pitch up and in, and it's 1-1 now to Jake. It's a great story in Jake Brown. Again, in a day and age and a lot of transfer portal and players moving around. First of all, Jake's from Sulphur, Louisiana, so wearing the purple and gold means a lot as that pitch is outside and in the dirt, make it 2-1. Number 2, you can watch his development, Doug, through the first 2 years and now becoming one of the deadliest hitters in the SEC, the Premier League of college baseball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And on the hands, make it 3-1.
I've always said pitchers can hit. He's just proven it.
Open stance from the left side of the plate. hitters count here. Monte fires the 3-1. A ground ball hit towards second. Scooting over to his left is Martin. The throw to first is in time. It was bobbled by Vasquez, but only after he was trying to throw it around. So we'll record the out. 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. Fans, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball victory, and you'll receive 50% off your online pizza order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. A 1-0 LSU lead. Not a lot of explosive offense for either team as of yet. Here's a drag bunt by Curriel down the first base line, and it's going to be fielded by Vasquez. Monte unable to get over there in time. An easy bunt for a single by Curriel. He had Grambling all tied up.
Yeah, that's a base hit all day. I mean, he almost beat that ball to first base, but he's really good at that. He's really good at pushing it the other way and dragging it.
So with 2 outs, Curriel will be aboard at first base, and Stephen Milam coming to the plate. Again, that average on the year, 266. Hard to keep a great player down for long. You can expect Milan to start the ascension in that batting order now that SEC play is underway. A throw over to check on Curriel. He's back standing up on first base.
Yeah, he's going to hit some big home runs this year. This is kind of part of his thing.
Another throw over. Curriel this time having to slide back. Gets back to the bag in time. I remember having the same conversations with you in February and March last year about, okay, Milam's not batting .350 to start this season, but he'll be there. This pitch missing low, and it's 1 ball, no strikes to Milam.
I feel like we always kind of say this about Milam, and at the end he's hitting around 320, and he's hit 4 or 5 balls out of the park that meant a whole lot. That's just kind of been his MO.
Runner at first, 2 down, a 1-0 LSU lead. And Monte again going to throw over to first. Curriel 1 step and he's on the bag. 1-0 the count to Milam. Milam, the switch hitter, batting from the right side against the lefty Monte. Firing an off-speed strike to make it 1-1. Second time through the lineup here for the Tigers against the starter, Sean Monte. Quick snap throw over to first. Curriel had just started to take his lead and turns and slides back safely. 1-1 now to Milam at the plate. 2 down, a 1-0 LSU lead here in the bottom of the third. These two teams unable to play last year in early May due to heavy storms in the area. LSU run ruled Grambling the last time and during the 2024 season. This pitch to Milam misses low. It's now 2-1.
Southeastern up now 2-0 on Oklahoma in the bottom of the 6th inning. Go ahead.
Sooners making their way to South Louisiana in preparation for Thursday's opening game here at the box. Runner at first, and Milam swings. A bouncer towards the shortstop, Johnson. He will flip to Martin for the force play and out number 3 at second base. So the Tigers come up empty once again. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on. We go to the top of the 4th. It's a 1-0 LSU lead. Grambling to the plate when we come back to the box on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Something new is happening at Cox. Now the price of your Cox internet and mobile plan won't go up for 3 years, and Wi-Fi equipment is included. So no frustrating price changes, just a lot more of what you want, like a pizza with extra pineapple. Yikes. Okay, let's stick with something everyone wants. No price changes on your plan, guaranteed. Learn more at cox.com/value. Must have at least 500 megabits per second speeds, and Cox Unlimited mobile taxes and fees excluded from price guarantee. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs usage per month.
Hey Tiger fans, there's nothing quite like game day at the box. To add to the excitement at the ballpark, enjoy our all-beef 44 Farms Tiger Dogs. The finest dogs in the land because they are made of all-natural Angus beef. To learn more, Please visit them at 44steaks.com. That's 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Turn up the power, Louisiana. Play Powerball Scratch-Off from the lottery. Win up to $20,000. Now there's even more power. The chase to $1 million is on. Enter the NASCAR Powerball The Chase Second Chance Drawings for your chance to win a VIP trip for two to the NASCAR Championship in Miami. And a chance at $1 million. Entry deadline.
Coming back after the spot.
26. Visit LouisianaLottery.com for more details. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
The top of the fourth inning, presented by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers. Throw your fours up.
We reach the top of the fourth inning on this Tuesday night. It's a 1-0 LSU lead over Grambling. Tigers 1 run on just 3 hits, 1 error committed thus far. Grambling scoreless on 2 hits also with an error. New pitcher on the mound coming in for LSU.
Leading off the Grambling fourth inning, second baseman, Shannon Martin.
Dax Dath, the 6'3" redshirt senior, transfer out of Angelo State, right-hander. Face off against Shannon Martin, who will lead it off for Grambling, the New Orleans native, a right-hander. And a single back in the second inning, one of 2 hits for Grambling tonight. His first delivery called strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery off the end of the bat, sent foul out of play right side. And it's 0-2 on Martin. Dothy, another transfer pitcher here for the Tigers, trying to find perfect slot for him. He gets a chance here against Grambling. This pitch down low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Last year at Angelo State, Dothy posted an 18-5 mark. 4 ERA, 157 2/3 innings over 2 seasons. That one just missed the outside corner. That'll even the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dothy looks in. The right-hander now comes set. Here's the 2-2 and missed away with a breaking ball. Now 3-2 the count to Martin. Fans a reminder, Dudley DeBosier stands up for the purple and gold. They fight for Tiger fans all across Louisiana. Dudley DeBosier proud to be an official partner of LSU Athletics. Dothy delivers, and a little foul off the end of the bat. Bounces down the first base line. That'll hold it, 3-2. Dothy, the 3rd pitcher of the night for Coach Jay Johnson. Getting some work in, and the payoff pitch. Inside corner, called strike. Martin was leaning out, bailing out, thought he saw ball 4, but a nice pitch by Dothy just on the inside corner.
At the plate for Grambling, catcher.
Record the first out, and for the first inning tonight, Grambling comes away empty-handed with the leadoff man. They had played it, or not played it, had gotten aboard the first 3 frames. So 1 out, and now we'll see Chris Marcellus, senior, who was 0 for 1 on the night. Grounded out to Pearson first time up, but he'll swing at this pitch, and it's a base hit just left of second base into center field. Be the 3rd hit of the night for Grambling. With 1 out, they have a runner aboard.
Now batting, right fielder Artavius Thomas.
Artavius Thomas now to the plate, the junior out of Camden, Arkansas. And a fly ball out to left field, his first time up. Martin. Short lead off of first. Dothy fires. And it's a strike above the knees. Breaking ball, make it 0-1. The 0-1. Sharply hit but foul down the first base line. Gets Dothy ahead, 0-2 with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. A reminder, Dudley DeBosier stands up for the purple and gold. They fight for Tiger fans all across Louisiana. That's Dudley DeBosier, proud to be an official partner of LSU Athletics. A 1-0 LSU lead here. Dax Dothy, the right-hander, checks the runner. Now the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside. Good looking 0-2 pitch. Thomas able to stay away on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Time called, new baseball requested. Martin now will extend his lead off of first. Dothy comes to the plate, and it's a ground ball. York knocked it down with a glove at first base. Then Dardar had trouble picking it up after it careened his way, but he finally picked it up with a bare hand, made the throw in time to York for the second out of the inning. Excellent job that time by York just to knock it down. It was hit pretty well off the bat that time. Diving York slowed it down, then Dardar had to take a second grab with a bare hand, but came up, made the throw in time for the second out of the inning. Does advance a runner down to second base, and that'll bring Hassani Johnson atop the order to bat for a third time tonight. He's 0 for 2. He reached on an error after striking out in the first inning. A throwing error by Cerna to first. There's a strikeout victim in the second inning. Got a runner at second, trailing 1-0 to LSU, and there's a swing and a miss. Make it 0-1. Martin down at second base. Take his lead. Righty on lefty at the plate. Dothy fires, and this one going to be a bloop, base hit into right field. They're going to wave the runner around. Martin on his way home. The throw not in time, and we are tied at 1-1. An RBI single off the bat of the leadoff man, Hassani Johnson, has tied it up with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning.
That's just a solid swing.
This mound is brought to you by Action Industries.
And we're going to have another call to the bullpen, buddy.
Yeah, looks like another pitching change in order with 2 outs and now a tie game. They'll make a call to the pen. That pitching change powered by Sunshine. If you need a game-changing upgrade, trust Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. Keep your home turf in tip-top shape. 1-1, our score. Top of the 4th, Grambling with a runner on at first and 2 down. Tell you about the new Tiger pitcher. Get back to it here at the box after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Kevin Falk, LSU Hall of Famer. My years at LSU were amazing. I've always loved celebrating with my teammates, especially when someone was serving up some delicious Manda sauce. For a lot of Tiger fans, it's just not game day without Manda in the mix. Serving top quality sauces and original seasoning is Manda's strong side, but it's Manda's flavor that's always got me running back for more. You get it, running back for more. After 75 years, the flavor still says it all. Manda Fine Meats, the official smoke sauce of LSU Athletics.
BRQ Seafood and Barbecue is a home run for flavor, excitement, and an unforgettable experience. Savor their daily specials or indulge in their brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Special occasion? Let BRQ cater your event or host your gathering on their outdoor patio, The Backyard. Now open daily. As the official catering service of LSU Athletics, they are the top choice for your game-winning celebrations. Visit online at brqrestaurant.com. See their daily specials, catering options, or to reserve a table. BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, where unforgettable moments await, both on and off the diamond.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, we know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories. Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a game. It's about the community, the joy, and the LSU traditions. Visit sunequip.com to get the best starting lineup of John Deere equipment.
Coming back at this spot.
proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
We got a tie ball game here on a Tuesday night. Grambling just plating a run here in the top of the fourth inning. It's a 1-1 score. New pitcher in for the Tigers, fourth of the night. It'll be Cooper Williams, the left-hander. Grambling with a runner aboard and 2 outs. Here in the top of the fourth inning, 1 run, 3 hits for your Tigers, 1 error. Now 1 run, 4 hits for Grambling. They also have 1 miscue on the diamond. Doug, what do we know about Cooper Williams here in 2026?
Yeah, well, Cooper was the tough luck loss that night against Vanderbilt. On Friday, he pitched twice this weekend, actually, against Vandy. Had one inning pitched, 4 runs, 4 earned. So far this year, this will be his 9th outing. He's sorry, that's his fielding stats. So far this year, this will be actually, his 9th outing. He has 11.05 ERA. In 7 1/3 innings, he's allowed 7 hits, 12 runs, 9 earned. He's allowed 1 home run. He has 11 strikeouts, Chris, and 6 walks.
He'll face Trey Bridges, a left-hander. Again, a runner at first base for Grambling and 2 outs. But a tie game now, 1-1. Before the throw to the plate, throw over to first. Keep an eye on Asani Johnson.
Yeah, back in the first inning, that swinging bunt, or the strikeout, sorry, he was really moving down the line, so he can pick him up and put him down.
Now the throw over by Williams to keep an eye on Johnson. Bridges tonight 1 for 2. Fly ball out to left, and in the 3rd inning had a single, was left stranded. Again, 2 outs here, top of the 4th, a 1-1 ball game. Williams comes set, the left-hander checks the runner at first, and again will throw over. Trying to keep a short leash on Asani Johnson over at first base. Lefty on lefty matchup. Bridges waiting for the first offering, or rather a 0-1 offering. No, it will be the first offering. They're waiting to get a pitch. First delivery to the plate is a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Again, Bridges 1 for 2 on the night. Cooper fires, missed outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's the game everyone loves to play. Play Scrabble Scratch Off from the lottery fans. You could win up to $50,000. Pick up Scrabble Scratch Off today. Must be at least 21 to purchase. Johnson extends his lead off of first, and certainly drew the attention of Cooper Williams. And will toss over to first to get him back to the bag.
Got to get Cooper Williams some confidence. I mean, you figure if this Tiger team's going to make any kind of run of all this year, number 29 is going to have to be part of that some way.
1-1 pitch, check swing, and it fouled towards the dugout of the Grambling Tigers. It's 1-2.
I mean, this is a guy you were hearing whispers of, Chris, in the fall to maybe even be on the weekend. I mean, he hasn't started out great, but certainly capable of stringing together several good outings.
Johnson with a lead off of first, and again, Cooper going to throw over. York having to step off the bag to glove it. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs and a tie game 1-1 here at the box. Trey Bridges at the plate for Grambling. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Chase the breaking ball that dived towards the plate. Down on strikes goes Bridges. However, Grambling puts a run across. Do it on 1 hit, and they leave 1 man on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied up 1-1. Tigers coming to the plate when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Squeeze every ounce of life out of every day. Memorize every sunset, every face you love, and climb every obstacle until you can't go higher. With Louisiana Blue, you're free to soar because you've got the compassion of the cross, the security of the shield, and the comfort of blue behind you. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue. Louisiana True.
Get ready, Tiger fans! Venture Global is proud to partner with LSU Athletics, powering Louisiana and the world with clean, low-cost, reliable energy and fueling the future of our great state. As we cheer on the Tigers this season, we're also driving innovation, creating jobs, and supporting our local communities. Together, we're building a brighter, more sustainable tomorrow. Venture Global, proud partner of LSU Athletics, powering...
We're back after this spot.
Go Tigers!
And we need an ID.
The bottom of the fourth inning, presented by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers. Throw your fours up.
We move to the bottom of the fourth inning on a Tuesday night. We got a tie game, 1-1, Grambling and LSU. Here at the box, let's pause 10 seconds, station identification. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball.
All right, coming back your way in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to you.
New pitcher on the mound for Grambling, Kevin Goss. Left-hander will take over on the mound here to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Tigers will have Kate Arambidi leading it off. Arambidi, fly ball out to left field, his first time up. Goss ready to work, and the first pitch. A little high for ball one.
Yeah, Goss, 6'2", 220-pound transfer out of Wharton College. Leads the team in ERA with a 5.40 ERA. This is his 6th appearance, Chris, but first out of the bullpen. He's got 5 starts under his belt.
This one a called strike. They even it up to Arambidi. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So far, Goss has worked 20 innings, allowed 17 hits, 13 runs, 12 earned. He has 19 walks and 20 strikeouts.
Pitch sails away to the right-hander. 2 balls and 1 strike. Arambidi, a big part of the win on Sunday, 16-9. 2-1 towards the alley, right center field. Again on the run. They'll give chase, take it on 1 bounce, and Arambidi with a leadoff single. The Tigers get their 4th bingo best product hit of the game, and the leadoff man aboard. So a good start here in the bottom of the 4th.
It's just so crazy how the runs are so hard to come by sometimes. I mean, this is a team that I want to say had 4 10-run rules in the first 8 games of the year. And here we are 1-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning.
We'll see Omar Cerna Jr. stand in. Omar getting the start once again behind the plate. And the first pitch going to be a called strike on the outside corner from Goss, and it's 0-1. Cerna tonight 1 for 1. And a double back in the 2nd inning. The 0-1 outside from Goss. 1 ball and 1 strike. I mentioned Omar having a great week this past week. Doesn't get much better than your first collegiate career home run being a grand slam, as it was for Omar last week against Creighton.
Oh, a bomb, too.
The 1-1, missing low, 2-1.
What was it, like 453, something like that?
It was long.
Kind of disappeared into the night.
Arambidi, a short lead off of first, and the 2-1 to the plate. That one on the inside corner at the belt, make it 2-2 now to Cerna. The pitch, Cerna swings, chopping ground ball towards the shortstop. Going to flip to second, relay to first, not in time. They couldn't turn two. They'll get the lead runner in Aaron Beatty at second base for the first out of the inning, but Cerna hustling up the line, able to beat out the DP. And with one out, runner on, and we'll see Zach York to the plate.
Yeah, Cerna didn't hit that hard enough to get doubled up, thank goodness. But it was tailor-made in terms of being right at the shortstop.
York a base hit, his first time up earlier this evening. Takes this pitch high and inside for ball one. Now Cerna with a large lead off of first, and the pitch a strike on the inside corner to York to even it up 1-1. York working on that consistency at the plate. Again, we know he's got power in that bat, which was good to see him just work the single last time. As you said, Doug, really not much more than a three-quarter swing. He able to have a late follow-through, but just went where the pitch was, put the bat on it, ended up with a single. Trying to avoid being feast or famine at the plate this year, as York will turn into this pitch inside, missing for ball two, and it got away from the catcher. Will allow Cerna to advance on into second base. So an RBI opportunity here for Zach York with a 3-1 count, one away in the bottom of the fourth.
I could swear that ball hit York. It didn't, but it sure did look like it. Missed him by one of the stripes on his pinstripe uni.
The 3-1 pitch. Outside ball four, so York will arrive safely for the second time tonight. LSU now runners first and second with one away. We'll see John Pearson. Pearson had the little dribbler back to the mound that brought in Cerna to give the Tigers a 1-0 lead back in the bottom of the second inning. He can certainly do a lot more damage this time around. He's got Cerna at second. York now at first. Nobody holding Zach on. He'll take a monstrous lead off the bag. First pitch to Pearson. Low and inside, ball one. Now time called. Going to be a meeting on the mound here. It's like the pitching coach for Grambling. That's Perez Knowles. Knowles out there running quickly to check on Kevin Goss, his relief pitcher. Talk it over on the mound, just he, along with Marcellus, the catcher. Quick conversation. Coach Knowles back to the dugout. Fans, find out how you can build a better workday every day with Cintas. Just visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the workday. 1-1 our score, bottom of the fourth inning. Tigers with some ducks on the pond, including Cerna in scoring position at second. Zach York at first. Pearson looking at a 1-0 count. Goss fires to the plate. I want a called strike on the inside corner. 1-1.
I feel like John's about to hit one hard here. Of course, I always feel like John's about to hit one hard every time he gets up.
Goss, the 1-1. And this one hit a mile to center field, but it hangs up. And out to center field, Bridges with the catch. Cerna tagging up, and without a throw, will slide in head first at third base just before Pearson got to the plate. Seeing Cerna down at second base. A little surprising speed. You typically think catcher. But Cerna showed some speed over the weekend. He showed it there, and actually going to give York second base. So the Tigers, looks like they ruled.
Why was that?
They're going to put.
Oh, it must have been like catcher's interference.
Yep, it was.
You know what? I swear it looked like he hit that ball on the screws. I thought that ball,
I did too,
watching on TV, was going to be off the batter's eye. And I wondered, like, what happened there? I was kind of thinking he might have got it off the hand. Oh, my goodness, that ball was absolutely destroyed.
And John, as he was running up the first baseline, pointed back to the umpire.
Immediately turned around and said, I hit the guy's glove. And they better be lucky, because that would have been 3 runs for sure.
Yeah, I thought he got a lot more of that than it did, but that was catcher interference. So everybody's safe. The base is loaded now for the Tigers. Still just 1 out. So an opportunity here on the mistake by Marcellus, the catcher. Had his glove down in the dirt as the pitch started to arrive. He did the little wave, rose the mitt, and it caught the bat of Pearson. Edward Yamin will pick up a bat. He's going to swing for the Tigers. First 2 pitches doesn't offer.
Tough thing to do, coming off the bench and pinch hit, especially on a cold night like this.
The 0-2 pitch, and Yamin sends one high in the air to left field. Going back is Hill, and he's got room. At the wall makes the grab. Tagging up will be Cerna from third. He will score easily, so a sac fly RBI off the bat of Yamin will make it a 2-1 LSU lead. But another one that off the bat, he thought for sure was headed out of here, but just stayed in the park. Hill with his back to the fence, able to make the grab.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it's 330 down the line. That ball was hit 327, 8 inches. A few more feet, that one's out of here.
Tigers do regain the lead, 2-1. We get back to the top of the order. Chris Stanfield, runners first and second with 2 outs, and the pitch missing high and outside to Stanny. It's 1-0.
So that'll burn Dardar now. Imagine we'll see maybe Jack Ruckert go out to second base.
That would be my guess. Here's the 1-0. Stanfield stays back. The pitch is low, and it's 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, let's take a couple more runs, put a couple more runs on the board before we worry about who's playing second base next inning.
York at second. Takes his lead. There's a called strike to Stanfield to make it 2-1. Pearson at first, York at second. Getting with 2 outs. The 2-1 to Stanfield. Swung on, sharply hit ground ball. Going to be gloved by Ash at third, and he'll win the race to the bag for out number 3. The Tigers, they do get 1 run across, take a 2-1 lead. 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 2 men on. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Grambling coming to the plate, trailing by a run, 2-1 to LSU on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's not easy to be a champion.
Built from every swing, pitch, and game.
All season long.
In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for defending national champions LSU Baseball.
On the field, I trust my team. For my health care, I trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here. Visit OLOLRMC.com/LSU.
444 for the number you gotta dial. Life throws you a curve, you know that deadly devotion goes the extra mile. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. There's a number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. Deadly devotion goes the extra mile. 444 for the number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up.
Baton Rouge isn't just the capital of Louisiana, it's the capital of college baseball. The fans, the players, the entire atmosphere. When it comes to baseball season, there's no better place than Baton Rouge. And the fun extends beyond the box, with plenty to do off campus. Explore some of Baton Rouge's best bites, visit our incredible museums, and enjoy the sweet sounds of swamp blues, born right here in Louisiana's capital city. Check out visitbatonrouge.com for more things to do on your next trip.
Coming back.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
LSU leading by a run over Grambling this Tuesday night, 2-1. We reached the top of the 5th inning. Tigers 2 runs, just 4 hits, 1 error. Grambling 1 run on 4 hits. They have committed 2 miscues. Of course, cold night here, but it'll soon be heating up. And whenever you're ready to cool it down in those spring and summer months, fans remember to count on Slow Melt Ice. Check them out online at slowmeltice.com, SLOMELTICE.com. Cooper Williams back out on the mound for the Tigers, facing Cameron Hill. First delivery missing, second delivery in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Hill tonight 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning to get a board, and then the third inning grounded out 1-3 as he fouls this one right side out of play, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Williams delivers, and a strike 3 on the outside corner. Cameron Hill thought it was low for sure, going to be another ball, and he does not like the call. He's going to slowly make his way to the dugout. He's down on strikes. Williams records the punch out. That's his second in relief, and with 1 gone, we'll see Aiden Lopez.
Yeah, that was a tough call. That might have missed a little bit low and away, but certainly take it. What is that? You said the 8th punch out?
Second punch out for Williams.
Well, the 8th of the game for LSU.
There's a strike on the inside corner to Aiden Lopez. Junior out of Eagle Pass, Texas. Another lefty in this lineup. 0 for 1. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a breaking ball. 1 hopper. The Milam takes it on the hop. Throws to York in time. 2 gone. I'm reminded of Coach Jay Johnson saying that Stephen Milam makes the very difficult plays look so easy. And well, again, that was a 1 hopper. You know that ball had some spin on it. Milam got over there, had his body to block it up, made it look super easy.
If I were pitching, I'd want him to hit it to him every time. As hard as you want. Just hit it right at him, and he's going to make the play. What are we going on, about 100 games with only about 5 errors? I mean, that's just unheard of.
See Julio Vasquez now. First pitch called strike from Williams, and it's 0-1. Vasquez, couple of strikeouts, 1 in the first, 1 in the third. 2 outs, nobody on for Grambling. LSU looking for a clean inning here. If Cooper Williams can find the quick third out here in the top of the 5th inning. Not a ton of momentum, even though the Tigers took the lead 2-1, but maybe you carry that over if you can get into the dugout quickly here. The 0-2 outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Of course, fans, we missed the Jay Johnson show this week due to that travel delay, but we'll be back this coming Monday night, 6 o'clock. TJ Ribs, the Jay Johnson Show, presented by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU Athletics. Monday nights, 6 o'clock. 2 outs, the 1-2 off speed down the middle, called strike 3. Cooper Williams with his 3rd punch out and a very quick and clean inning for the Tigers defensively. 1-2-3. Go Grambling. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers come to the plate. They got a 2-1 lead. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hi, you're listening to Meditating with Jan from Toyota. Soften your focus and visualize yourself off-roading in a Tacoma. Now engage your senses. What do you hear? A donkey, because you're driving the kids to a farm sanctuary in a Grand Highlander. Breathe in, breathe out, and go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends March 31st.
Toyota, let's go places. Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted experts for all your home service needs. With over 35 years of dedicated service, we prioritize your comfort and satisfaction. As an official partner of LSU Athletics, we bring our expertise to every game. From installations to repairs, our team delivers honest pricing with no surprises. Call us today at 225-777-8888 and experience the difference with Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Go Tigers!
Hey, LSU fans, you're invited to Louisiana's largest casino resort, Coshada. Coshada Casino Resort has the largest and most spacious gaming floor in the Lake Charles area, with thousands of the newest slots, over 55 table games, live bingo and off-track betting, plus 3 beautiful hotels, delicious Cajun cuisine, and the #1 rated golf course in Louisiana. Coshada Casino Resort is proud to support
Back after this spot.
Tigers.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
We're back.
2-1, LSU leading, bottom of the 5th inning coming your way. Tigers starting a 9-game homestand here tonight. They'll have Oklahoma coming in Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then it's Louisiana Tech for the midweek, and then it will be the Kentucky Wildcats, who, by the way, put on quite an impressive win streak here of late. They've been racking up wins, so you've got 2 really good teams, 2 really good SEC series coming to the box over the next 2 weeks.
That's just the way it's going to be the rest of the year. There's always going to be somebody coming in or going somewhere that's going to be tough.
Jake Brown going to lead it off for the Tigers. New pitcher into the game for Grambling.
That's a big fella.
Trenton Shaw, 6'4", 240, a senior out of DeSoto, Texas. 1-0 the count to Brown.
Grayson Community College before Grambling.
A little more zip, 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Catches the inside corner. It's 1-1 to Brown.
He's a big dude, man. Big left-handed pitcher.
Brown tonight 0 for 2. Fly ball out to left and a ground out 4-3. Here's the 1-1. And a foul tip. Dropped out of the mitt of the catcher, but it's 1-2.
Shaw also one of the starters. He started 5 games. He's 0-2. 13 innings, 17 hits, 26 runs, 25 walks, 19 strikeouts. Had a little trouble throwing strikes so far this year.
Breaking ball misses low. That'll even the count to Brown, 2-2.
Wouldn't know it so far.
Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Brown. Let this one drop low. Fill the count 3-2. Brown awaits. Shaw, the 3-2 pitch, breaking ball misses low, and Jake will work a walk. So he'll reach base for the first time tonight. Leadoff man aboard. And we'll see Darren Curiel coming to the plate. Fans, don't let AC or, nights like this, heater outages keep you on the bench. Text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check from AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. Kudos to Derek Curiel. He found his walk-up song last year, Doug, and he's sticking with it here. Can't say that I blame him after the success of his true freshman campaign. First delivery to Curiel from Shaw. Misses high, ball 1. Were you a stick with one song guy, or would you have rather kind of mixed it up year to year?
I've switched it up year to year.
Put a lot of pressure on Bill Franke switching those cassettes out.
Well,
we
didn't have that back in the day. We couldn't put Bill shuffling cassettes the whole game.
He and I had a great idea during Saturday's game at Bandy. I'll tell you about it. Here's the 1-0. A strike to Curiel, who squared momentarily to bunt. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. I asked Bill, I said, did you keep all of your carts and cassettes? And they're still in his office over here in Tiger Stadium from back in the day when he was the PA and the music coordinator. There's a throw over to keep an eye on Brown at first. I thought for one Thursday SEC series, game 1, maybe have a Thursday throwback, bring the cassette player, the cart machine back over here to our left, and let Bill do it all.
Well, first of all, we'd have to find all those cassettes.
He's got them.
Oh,
he's sitting right over here.
Oh, wow. Now we have to find a cassette player.
There's a strike to Curiel. I've got 2.
Do you really?
Yeah. Never know when you're going to need a cassette player.
Man, I'd like to put a tape in a cassette player and hit play. It's been a long time.
Oh 1-2 pitch off speed from Shaw, and it's ruled strike 3 for Curiel. Derek a little surprised, but that'll be the first out of the inning as Shaw records the strikeout out of the bullpen. So now we'll see Stephen Milam with Brown down at first base. Tigers hoping to pick up some momentum from that run they scored in the bottom of the 4th. Milam can certainly help get that going here in the 5th inning.
Yeah, that ball was up. He's got a big overhand curveball. When I say overhand, I mean like way over the top. Lets that thing go. Release height 6'7", which is pretty good.
Milam again against the lefty, going to bat from the right side. There's a throw over to first with a bounce to Vasquez, who seemed a little surprised on that throw from Shaw. That's an obligatory just checking on you over there throw. Pitch to the plate. way upstairs and outside with a fastball. 1-0. See, the beauty of the Throwback Thursday is not only is Bill taking over what he used to do here at the old box, but you also are going to have nothing but pure
Throwback
70s and
music,
80s
yeah.
music.
A little 90s.
Maybe. You get a little bit of the early 90s.
Little CNC Music Factory. Heard that the other day. Made me think of the 90s.
Cold strike to Milam. Evens it up 1-1. Tigers sideline not happy with that call, but Milam ready to go with a runner at first and 1 out. Shaw again will throw over to first.
Yeah, the Curiel song along the travel ball circuit is easily the most played song that you'll hear on any given Saturday or Sunday, here in the state of Louisiana at least.
Runner goes, the 1-1, a little low, and Marcellus will just hold on to that one. Had a little trouble as he was rising. The pitch was low. He kind of had to reach basket catch it, and then by the time he looked up, Brown with that speed already in at second base, so he'll pick up a stolen bag, and it's 2-1 to Milam with 1 out. So the Tigers with a runner in scoring position. Milam with a chance to add to his RBI totals. He's got 13 on the year. He'll swing. It's a bouncer towards the shortstop. Johnson will throw to first as Brown crossed in front of him, made his way to third base. So a runner just 90 feet away now at third with 2 outs as Milam retired 6-3.
Yeah, Brown stole that base on the first move for a lefty, so it's tough to steal on a lefty, but when you do make the decision to steal its first move, that means right when you see his foot move off the ground, you're taking off. If he picks, hopefully you get a good enough jump to even beat that throw from the first baseman. But that was a beautiful jump there from Jake Brown. I don't even think a perfect throw would have had it.
Brown with his 6th stolen base of the year, so he's doing it all here in his junior campaign. Now we'll see Cade Arambidi. Cade 1 for 2 tonight. Got a chance to add to this 1-run lead. Overhand breaking ball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Let me see. Is that his really? I might have looked at the wrong guy. No, Trenton Shaw. 25 walks, 19 strikeouts. Would not guess that from the way he's throwing it right now.
Another beauty. Another breaking ball in for a strike on the outer half, and quickly it's 0-2 to Arambidi. Yeah, his number's certainly not showing what he's doing out there today. He's got a little extra oomph.
Big old nasty curveball, 91 to 93 with his fastball.
The 0-2, this time a little low. Goes back to the off speed, and it's 1-2.
I'm going to tell you the vibe he's getting, man. I want you to watch the screen for the next pitch. Remember Dontrell Willis from the Marlins that won the World Series, I think 97 or so? Watch this. You see that Dontrell Willis in there? Big. He was big like that too, big lefty.
Yeah, especially when he comes overhand with that, and that hand goes straight down, almost follows the path of the baseball. It's 2-2 now to Cade Arambidi. With 2 outs, Jake Brown at third base. It's a 2-1 LSU lead over Grambling. Shaw's 2-2 pitch. Look out. That'll get away from the catcher Marcellus. Almost caught a piece of Arambidi and easily opens the runway for Brown to come in to score. Tigers will take it that way, and it's 3-1 LSU.
I kind of think it hit Arambidi.
I think that's why Coach Pierre is out there now.
I thought I saw a little bit of a limp when he's walking back to the batter's box, but maybe not, but it was really close.
Coach Pierre walking out from the Grambling dugout. He's going to ask the home plate and umpiring crew to take a look at this. So they will. We get our first look in the monitor here. I'm with you. It looked like he gave a little bit to that foot on the first step. But that replay there did not show clear evidence.
Couldn't really tell.
Again, the ruling was did not hit him. Wild pitch, scores a run for Brown.
If it did hit him, though, that's great awareness to act as if it did not hit him. Here we have another view from a better angle. I think it got the front shin guard on the front foot of Arambidi.
So we go under review, brought to you by Acme Oyster House. And it just looks like it shaved that shin guard on the front foot.
I don't know. And you see how he lands a little bit gingerly on that front foot. But I'll tell you what, again, that's called HWA, how to win awareness. And that's an example of it. Fast action, it's happening all at once. The run scores. Oh, do I show him that I got hit? So hats off to Arambidi, even if he did get hit. That was a great job.
Catchers are really good at being tough when they need to be.
Indeed.
So again, the ruling on the field was a ball inside, missing Aaron Beatty, allowing Brown to score. And we're still waiting for the other two in the umpiring crew to give us an answer.
It's so hard to tell. I don't know if they have the view to be able to overturn it. That's the thing.
And again, we've watched several different angles in slow-mo, and it's just hard to see. The baseball gets a little blurry in slow-mo, so you can't tell if the trajectory or the spin changed at all after making contact or not with Aaron Beatty.
But I think the challenge is a good one. I mean, I think it's a great challenge.
Oh, and a close game on the road against LSU, no doubt. So it's still going on. No surprise based on what we saw up here, Doug.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. This review taking a little longer. But it's the difference in a 3-1 or 2-1 ball game. So you hope they take all the time they need to get it right if you're both Jay Johnson and Devin Pierre, the coach of Grambling.
And it went to, here we go.
See if they get the mic turned on this time.
After review, the ball did not hit the bat.
There we go.
Run scores, count remains the same. Grambling has one challenge remaining.
So the ruling on the field upheld. It'll be 3-2 to Aaron Beatty. Brown in with the run. It'll be 3-1 LSU.
Yeah, Aaron Beatty's like, I told you guys. We didn't have to do that.
So now with the bases empty and 2 outs, Aaron Beatty to face a payoff delivery from Trenton Shaw. Here it comes. And the overhand breaking ball called strike 3. So Shaw gives up the run on the wild pitch after the review, but comes back and gets the strikeout. It's a 3-1 LSU lead after 5 complete on a Tuesday night from the box. We go to the top of the 6th. Grambling coming to the plate on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Elevate your game day spirit with Sugarfield Spirits, the official vodka of LSU Athletics. When crafting the perfect mixed drink, our vodka's the winning choice that'll have your taste buds cheering for more. Sugarfield Spirits, where the spirit of the Tigers meets exceptional locally made vodka. See our winning lineup at sugarfieldspirits.com or visit us at our tasting room in Gonzales.
Hub International is Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com. If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit ActionINDINC.
Back after this spot.
ActionINDINC.com.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
LSU with a 3-1 lead against in-state Grambling. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Maverick Rizzi going to take over on the mound for the Tigers. LSU 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Grambling 1 run on 4 hits and 2 errors. LSU jumped out in front 1-0 after 2 innings. Grambling would get aboard with a run in the top of the 4th. LSU back on top with one of their own in the bottom half of that frame. And able to get Jake Brown in on a wild pitch there in the bottom of the 5th inning. That's where we are. 3-1. Maverick Rizzi, as we told you, get an opportunity to throw tonight. We saw Maverick over the weekend at Vandy.
Yeah, he pitched on Sunday, 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 2 runs. Not his best outing. Did have 2 strikeouts, no walk. Against Creighton, though, on the 10th, he went an inning and 2/3 with only 2 hits, no runs or walks, and he had a strikeout.
Third baseman Charles Ash III, 0 for 1, will swing and miss at the first pitch. 95-mile-an-hour fastball, a little low in the zone. It's 0-1 to Ash, who had a Got a board on a walk in the second, strikeout victim in the third inning. Rizzi's 0-1. Bringing the heat, 95. That one is strike at the knees, and it's quickly 0-2.
This is Mavericks' team-leading 10th appearance of the year.
Rizzi working quickly, the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside corner. Good location with a fastball. Ash with a better take, and it's 1-2.
All in relief so far. 11 2/3 innings, Chris. 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Has 7 walks and 16 strikeouts so far.
1-2 delivery. That one a tad high. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes as he tried the breaking ball.
ERA went from a 1.64 after the outing at Creighton to a 3.09 at Vanderbilt.
2-2 slapped into the air, not very deep left field way. Stanfield calling for it, coming in, waits on it, makes the grab, 1 away, and Ash retired to start the top of the 6th inning. Serving the world's best baby back ribs, fresh seafood, Cajun-inspired comfort food, and home of the Jay Johnson Show Monday nights at 6 p.m. TJ Ribs, 2324 South Acadian Thruway. See Shannon Martin come to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Had a single in the second. Strikeout victim in the 4th inning with 1 out, nobody on. Rizzi. First pitch, line drive to left, and it will drop in front of Stanfield, who is playing relatively deep in left. So just a bloop single off the bat. We'll get a runner aboard with 1 out.
Chris, how about this Republic Finance scoreboard update? Visit Republic Finance for all your personal loan needs. Get started at republicfinance.com/Tigers. How about the Lions down in Hammond? Southeastern shuts out Oklahoma, beats them 3-0 on this Tuesday night. Big win for the Lions.
Chris Marcellus to the plate. First pitch, a swing, a little soft bouncer towards short. Milan picks it up, steps on the bag, then throws to first to York in time for the double play, and the Tigers end it for Grambling here in the top of the 6th inning. They get no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers come to the plate. They lead 3-1 on the midweek here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
In Baton Rouge, locals don't just love their home, they love sharing it. Discover a city where culture is abundant, hospitality comes naturally, and the best spots are never kept secret. With the vibrancy of a big city and the ease of a weekend getaway, Baton Rouge invites you to slow down, savor, or soak it all in. Find your pace at visitbatonrouge.com.
In the SEC, it just means more. But what is it exactly? It's the fans, the students, the traditions, the legends. It's passion to celebrate deeper, reach farther, think smarter, make an impact off the field. It's that intangible thing that happens when 16 schools raise the bar as one. Because in the SEC, it just means more.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at Do I Have Prediabetes?
Coming back after this spot.
Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The powerhouse of college baseball plays here. Your home for the Fighting Tigers. The LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
LSU leading Grambling on this midweek, 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Get a new pitcher on the mound for Grambling. We'll get you his name in just a moment. It's a right-hander taking over for Trenton Shaw, who pitched for Grambling there in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah, that's Jacoby Smith, 5'11", 200-pound junior out of East Central Community College. This is his 7th time out this year. He has a 10.5 ERA in 6 innings. He's allowed 4 hits and 8 runs, 7 of those earned, 10 walks, 5 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 182. Hometown Tupelo, Mississippi.
Leading off the LSU 6th inning, catcher
Omar Cerna Jr. will lead it off for the Tigers to get it going here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Omar tonight 1 for 2. Had another double on the year back in the 2nd inning. Got a board on a fielder's choice last time. He'll swing at the first pitch offered up by Smith and drive it foul on the ground left side. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 87-mile-an-hour fastball from the new pitcher for Grambling.
The 0-1 to Cerna. Another foul ball, third base way, and it's 0-2. Starting to see the jackets and a few toboggans being pulled out here at the box as the temperature continues to slowly drop. Cerna waits, and the 0-2 pitch. That one a called strike 3, just above the belt. So Smith records the strikeout. First batter he faces, 1 gone in the bottom of the 6th. Don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get a $59 AC system check from AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. We'll see Zach York to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Had a single in the 2nd, a board on a walk last time in the 4th. Smith fires, and the pitch outside, ball 1. The wind and the 1-0 pitch. Just below the belt, across the plate with a fastball. And it's 1-1.
Tigers have only been able to get the leadoff runner aboard 3 out of 6 times.
The 1-1 to York. Down in the dirt. Picked off the hop by Marcellus, but it's 2-1 now to Zach York. The 2-1 delivery on its way. York swings, fouls it back behind us, 2-2. York batting .275 on the year, a couple of doubles, 4 home runs, 10 runs batted in. Again, as we said last time, looking for the consistency at the plate. Doesn't always have to be home runs, though the Tigers happy to take those. Here's the 2-2. This one slapped and a line drive to the screen down the line and right. Holds the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just stay in the middle. That's it for any hitter. Just try to hit the ball hard somewhere in the middle of the baseball field, and then good things tend to happen. It's when you try to generate power that you tend to start swinging a little bigger and falling off plane and off balance. But just stay in the middle. He's way strong enough to be able to do that.
2-2, outside and high, fills the count.
What he has the ability to do, Chris, what I saw him do in the fall with my own eyes, is hit the ball to all the parts of the field. I saw him hit a ball down the left field line off the top of the wall, down the right field line to center field. Haven't seen so much of that so far this year.
3-2, lifted foul, again back behind us. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes.
My guess would be that his spray chart would show that he's hit most balls to the right of second base.
Another payoff pitch coming from Smith, and it misses low and away for ball 4. So York for the 2nd straight time aboard on a walk.
Yeah, he's been aboard all 3 plate appearances tonight. And here comes Big John Pearson. We thought he was going to crush a ball last at bat. He actually hit it a long way, considering he hit the catcher's mitt before he hit it. Reach base with that catcher's interference, but they're going to pinch hit for him here.
Yeah, it'll be Mason Braun. Off the pine, picks up a bat, stands in from the left side. Braun went 0 for 3 over the weekend in a couple of at-bats on the road at Vandy. Runner at first with one out. He'll swing and miss at the first pitch, 0-1. Freshman with a lot of upside, one of the top out of the state of Indiana, making his way here to Baton Rouge. The 0-1 hit foul out of play left side. Mason behind in the count, 0-2. York takes his lead off of first. Smith comes set. The 0-2 to Braun. High and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jack Ruckert waiting in the on-deck circle.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Mason Braun. The delivery by Smith, low and inside. Evens it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, perfect game. Said Mason Braun was the nation's #1 high school first baseman, number 64 overall high school player in the country. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And another rifle shot, foul. Left side towards the parking lot. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mason actually participated in the MLB Draft Combine. Happened to have the longest home run, 430 foot. Actually had 3 of 400 plus in the Combine. Here's the 2-2. Watch out. That one almost caught him up and in. That'll fill the count, 3-2. Just missed that inside shoulder. So a payoff pitch to be delivered now by Jacoby Smith with York at first, 1 down, a 3-1 LSU lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Smith kicks and fires. York on his way to second, but the pitch outside, ball 4. Braun will head to first. It's runners first and second now for LSU. That's going to bring out another meeting for Perez Knowles, the pitching coach.
Yeah, they have a left-hander down there warmed up, ready to go.
Fans, you can help shape the future of medicine with a Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access new potential medicines, get free study-related exams. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. Tigers 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. Grambling left 7 men on base tonight. They've got 1 run on 5 hits, 2 errors in the field. The Tigers will practice tomorrow. Get ready for an early start to the SEC weekend.
Now batting for LSU, second baseman, number 32.
Oklahoma and LSU here on Thursday night. First pitch 7 o'clock. Friday's game 2 at 6:30. They'll conclude the series on Saturday with a 2 p.m. start. Jack Ruckert, who entered the game at second base after Yaman came in to pinch hit for Seth Dardar. He took over defensively and come to the plate. The left-hander takes the first pitch outside, 1-0. Ruckert, the Catholic High product from right here in Baton Rouge. Batting .250. Got runners first and second. There's a strike at the letters from Smith to make it 1-1. York aboard on a walk. Braun at first base aboard by way of walk. The 1-1 pitch. Ruckert takes and it misses high and outside to make it 2-1.
Get a pitch to hit here.
Righty on lefty, Ruckert. Readies the bat. Smith looks back to second, now brings it to the plate. And Ruckert swings and fouls it out of play. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ruckert sharply hit ground ball. A one-hopper handled by Vasquez at first. His only play is to run to the bag and step on it for the second out. Runners will advance. York to third. Braun into second base. So with 2 outs, Ruckert advances the runners, but now it's up to Chris Stanfield to top the order to try to get some runs here, leading 3-1 in the 6th.
Great swing, solid contact, hit it right at him, but did advance the runners. Quality AB there for Jack Ruckert.
Smith now will face Stanfield, righty on righty in the first pitch. Down in the dirt, blocked up by Marcellus, only rolls a few feet, and it's 1-0. One ball, no strikes to Stanfield. 0 for 3 on the night. Got a board last time on a fielder's choice. Soft knock right of the mound. Going to be gloved nicely by Smith. He'll run to first, toss over. Vasquez has it for out number 3. The Tigers threaten. They leave 2 runners on at second and third. It's a 3-1 LSU lead. We head to the top of the 7th. Grambling coming to the plate next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons for you on our mobile app or at albertsons.com, where you can shop online and save over $300 weekly with digital coupons. Earn reward points every time you shop in-store or online and redeem your points for free groceries. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to start saving. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
Ew, it's a roach!
Fear not. Champ is here. Your weapon is Bengal Roach Spray. Bengal spray technology is designed to flush out the entire colony, targeting the source of the problem, making sure these pests don't die unseen in your walls, ensuring far-reaching results that prevent infestations from returning. Now that you're all protected, my job here is done.
Bengal, the official pest control of LSU Athletics.
In a region famous for its cuisine, Blue Plate Mayo has been a staple since 1927. From New Orleans to Lafayette, Houma to Baton Rouge, it's the mayo Louisiana reaches for when it's time to make something delicious. Whether it's dressing a po' boy or making that perfect dipping sauce for crawfish, it has to be Blue Plate. Blue Plate.
Coming back after this spot.
Of LSU Athletics. That's the good stuff.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
3-1 LSU leading over Grambling in this midweek affair. Another defensive change for LSU. Trent Caraway going to take over at third base for John Pearson, who got the start. Again, Ruckert already taking over at second base a couple of innings ago. Martavius Thomas will lead it off for Grambling. Maverick Rizzi continues his work. The first pitch got loose. Fastball outside to the backstop it goes, and it's 1-0. Coming up, we'll update you on that Republic Finance SEC scoreboard. A lot of games final already around the league on this Tuesday. A couple still underway. 1-0 missing outside from Rizzi. Make it 2 balls, no strikes to Thomas, who's 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out. Now Nate Yeske coming out of the Tiger dugout. He'll call for time. Going to check on Maverick Rizzi here with nobody out. And a 2-0 count.
Don't forget to visit Republic Finance for all your personal loan needs. Get started at republicfinance.com/Tigers. Go over some scores. Give you a little update on the World Baseball Classic. Team USA trails Venezuela by a score of 2-0 headed to the top of the 7th inning. in the gold medal matchup. Arkansas and Northern Colorado are still underway in the top of the 8th inning. The Hogs lead that game 9-2. South Alabama and Alabama, close game there in the bottom of the 6th inning. South Alabama trails 2-1. That one's in Mobile. Texas and Tarleton State. How about this? Tarleton State 4-1 right now. They lead Texas in the top of the 7th inning. Keep an eye on that one.
2-0 pitch from Rizzi. That time finds a strike on the outside corner. And it's 2-1 to Thomas. Camden, Arkansas native stepped out momentarily, now digs in. Rizzi fires the 2-1, comes back with a fastball, swing and a miss, 2-2. Rizzi went 2/3 of an inning over the weekend against Vandy, and there's a swing and a miss. Got him to chase one slightly off the plate. Rizzi records the strikeout. One gone here in the top of the 7th inning with Thomas retired. Rizzi with his first K out of the bullpen. Now we'll see top of the order Hassani Johnson, who is 1 for 3. Single came last time in the 4th inning, drove in a run. Get Grambling on the board. He's been aboard twice. Started the game with a strikeout, but an errant throw on the drop by Cerna allowed him to arrive safely.
Some other games that have gone final, Chris.
Here's the 1-0. Outside, ball 2.
LSU's opponent this last weekend, Vanderbilt, loses to Indiana by a score of 5-1.
Rizzi misses outside and high with a heat, and it's now moved to 3-0 to Johnson.
Georgia wins 8-5 over the Citadel in Athens.
3-0 pitch. I want to strike at the knees on the outer half to make it 3-1.
Charlotte defeats South Carolina 11-8 in Columbia.
Swing and just, let's see, get a piece. He's arguing that he did. Yes, he did. Just a little touch of the baseball there on a swing, and it's still 3-2. The pitch, inside corner, called strike. Rizzi, the fastball in on the left-hander. Back-to-back Ks now for Rizzi, as it appears Johnson just getting a word with the home plate umpire. Kind of thought he had seen ball 4, but not the case. So now we'll see Trey Bridges, who's 1 for 3 tonight. His single came back in the 3rd inning. He was a strikeout victim last time in the 4th. 2 gone, top of the 7th, a 3-1 LSU lead. First pitch to Bridges. Breaking ball, strike, 0-1. Rizzi's 0-1 pitch. Again, breaking ball in for a strike. Rizzi now pounding the strike zone. It's 0-2 with 2 outs and nobody on. The 0-2 pitch, high and outside. Stayed with the speed ball. 1-2. Rizzi starts the wind, the 1-2 pitch. Same spot, high and outside with a fastball, 2-2. Two outs, the 2-2 pitch. Again outside, that one off the plate. Fills the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So after Bridges fell behind early, now Rizzi got to find the strike zone here. Let his defense back him up if Bridges makes contact. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, or you can do it that way. Rizzi strikes out the side here in the top of the 7th inning. Quietly go Grambling. 3 up, 3 down. It's a 3-1 LSU lead. Time to stretch it out here at the box on a Tuesday night. Tigers coming to the plate when we come back. Brown, Curiel, and Milam, 2, 3, and 4 on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Every Tiger knows it's not just about where you are, it's about how you play the game. At LSU Online, we bring that same grit and greatness to your education. Whether you're watching from Baton Rouge or beyond, you can earn your degree on your time from anywhere. Flexible, online, built for Tiger Nation. Visit online.lsu.edu and win where you are.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions.
I'll get you an idea when we get back, Brian.
Chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner.
Okay.
Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here. Visit OLOLRMC.com/LSU. The 7th inning stretch of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball was presented by Coshada Casino Resort, Louisiana's best bet.
We reached the bottom of the 7th inning. It's a 3-1 LSU lead. New pitcher on the mound for Grambling. Getting a chance to throw here at the box, number 22, Nick Robinson. Lefty, 6'2", 175 pounds, out of Ruston. And Ruston High School will take over for Grambling.
Yeah, this is Robinson's 7th time out, 7.5 ERA coming in. 6 innings of work, 8 hits, 8 runs, 5 of those earned. He has 8 walks and 2 strikeouts. Opponent's hitting .308 off the left-hander.
Leading off the 7th inning for the Tigers, right fielder Jake Brown.
Jake Brown will get it started for the Tigers. 0 for 2. Got a board on a walk last time in the 5th inning. First pitch, a called strike, the 0-1. Breaking ball missing outside and low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That one a called strike. Brown couldn't quite pull the trigger, and it's 1-2. Robinson square to the plate. The lefty now starts the wind. The 1-2, and Brown sends this one on a frozen rope to right, but right at Thomas, who only had to move a couple of steps. He fields it, 1 gone. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball.
All right, coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to you.
Brian Haldane, our producer tonight in the Capital One studio. Doug Thompson, Chris Blair with you here at the box. It's a 3-1 LSU lead here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Derek Curiel coming to the plate now for the Tigers. 1 gone after Brown retired on the fly out to right. Derek 1 for 2 tonight. His single came in the 3rd inning. The 1-0. Breaking ball. Curiel wisely stays away. 2 balls, no strikes. Robinson with the pitch. Going inside. Ball 3. One thing about tonight, while the temperatures have started to decrease when the sun went down, there's virtually no wind. The flag's not moving at all above the batter's eye. Makes it a little more tolerant out here. Here's the 3-0. And that'll miss for ball 4. So 4 pitches and Curiel aboard for the 3rd time tonight. With 1 out, we'll see Stephen Milam. A couple of arms loosening for the Tigers down in the bullpen. Rizzi with 2 innings. Coming off, striking out the side in the top of the 7th. Should expect to see a new Tiger pitcher to come out in the top of the 8th. Milam tonight 0 for 3. Did reach on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Milam inside. Again against the left-hander, the switch hitter batting from the right. Robinson now will throw over to keep an eye on Curiel. The 1-0 pitch to Milam. Down the line, but foul! Just left of the third base bag. That one hopping, 2 or 3 bounces. It appeared in fair territory. That final bounce, it just darted to the left. Third base umpire Mark Arata right there on it and demonstratively saying foul ball.
You're right. He didn't delay very long.
Gurriel back to first with 1 out. 1-1 count to Milam. And a throw over again. Gurriel easily stands on the first base bag. Robinson's pitch, and Milam pokes one to right field, and coming over to his left, Thomas, who is playing in right center, able to get to it in time for the second out of the inning. So with 2 gone, you see Kate Arambidi, the DH tonight for the Tigers. Kate 1 for 3, picking up where he left off. Pretty good weekend at the plate for the Tigers. Had a single in the 4th inning. Runner goes, the pitch a little high, the throw is airmailed. Luckily, Shannon Martin, the second baseman, climbs on a ladder to keep that one in the infield, but a stolen base for Curiel with another great jump. That'll put the Tigers a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs, and Arambidi a chance to add to his 13 RBI on the year.
A much needed RBI, I would say.
Arambidi sitting back in the right side of the batter's box with a 1-0 count, the pitch, and he swings at an off-speed delivery out in front, 1-1. Arambidi, 4 home runs. He's got 5 doubles on the year. Robinson looks back to second now, the 1-1 pitch. And Arambidi sends it high into the night sky, but foul into the seats right field way. Heck of a play made out there by a Tiger fan. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Arambidi. Curiel for the Tigers down at second base. With 2 outs, Robinson. The 1-2. Upstairs, Curiel with a huge jump on the pitcher, and he will slide in without a throw at third base. So Curiel just 90 feet away, giving Arambidi great opportunity here, albeit in a 2-2 count. Make some contact, put some pressure on the Grambling defense. The 2 outs, the 2-2, and a swing and a miss. Robinson gets the strikeout, and the Tigers come up empty in the bottom of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, one man left on. We go to the top of the 8th inning. 3-1, LSU leading Grambling on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Squeeze every ounce of life out of every day. Memorize every sunset, every face you love, and climb every obstacle until you can't go higher. With Louisiana Blue, you're free to soar because you've got the compassion of the cross, the security of the shield, and the comfort of blue behind you. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue. Louisiana True.
The games are on, the food's delicious, and here you are always part of the team. Welcome to Walk-On Sports Bistro, where every day is game day. Whether it's a post-win celebration, drinks after work, or taking the fam for some made-from-scratch favorites, Walk-On's is your go-to for good times. Craft beer and cocktails, and bold flavors for fans of all ages, from melty mozzarella logs to Hall of Fame level burgers. Stop by today or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro. Game on.
Hi, this is Chef Kevin Belton for People's Health. If you have diabetes, heart failure, or cardiovascular disorder, and you have Medicare, ask about a People's Health Chronic Condition Special Needs Plan. It's a Medicare plan designed to help with the unique needs that go along with these chronic conditions. Call People's Health today. Your benefits could start as early as next month.
Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies, a Medicare Advantage organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in the...
Coming back in.
With Medicare.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
We move now to the top of the 8th inning. 3-1, LSU leading over Grambling in this in-state midweek matchup. This LSU baseball moment, fans, brought to you by ES&H, keeping South Louisiana safe, compliant, and strong with expert environmental and safety solutions. Tigers again, just 3 runs tonight on just 4 hits, 1 error. Grambling actually out hitting the Tigers, but only 1 run on 5 hits and 2 errors tonight for the visiting Grambling Tigers. Ethan Plog going to take over on the mound for the Tigers. The left-hander also saw action in the opening SEC weekend at Vanderbilt. He'll face off against Cameron Hill, who will lead it off for Grambling. First pitch, swing and a miss at a fastball, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he pitched on Saturday, a third of an inning, a hit, 3 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks in that game.
The 0-1, a foul, rolls to the on-deck circle of the Tigers. Plog ahead in the count, 0-2.
Yeah, Plog releasing it from about 5'2", drops down there into that lower arm slot. This is his 8th appearance of the season.
The 0-2 pitch, and a fastball spoiled off the bat of Hill, fouls it out of bounds right side.
Ethan's worked 7 2/3 so far, 5 hits, 6 runs, all earned. He has 7 walks and 9 strikeouts. ERA is sitting right at 7.04.
The 0-2 pitch, outside, got away, rolls to the backstop. One ball, 2 strikes to Cameron Hill, who's 0 for 2 tonight. He was hit by a pitch back in the first inning when Grambling got runners second and third, but came away empty-handed. There's a swing and a miss, and Plog records a strikeout, his first. Fans the first batter here in the top of the 8th.
Yeah, that's 4 strikeouts in a row between Plog and Maverick Rizzi, who punched out the side in the 7th.
Aiden Lopez, the junior out of Eagle Pass, Texas, left-hander. 0 for 2 tonight, board on a walk in the 3rd. A couple of ground outs. Bookend that walk. There's a strike from Plog, and it's 0-1. Tiger fans, remember, if you think you have what it takes to be a true Caniac maniac, then prove it at the next home baseball game. We'll see you here on Thursday against Oklahoma. You can win a prize pack courtesy of Raising Cane's One Love. Plog's 0-1 pitch, foul towards the third base side, and it's 0-2.
13 strikeouts now for LSU pitchers tonight. Lopez, one of the only Grambling players without a strikeout.
Fouls that one off to stay alive. Still 0-2. Getting Caraway now at third, Milam at short. Jack Ruckert, the freshman, at second base. York at first. Stanfield, Curiel, and Brown left to right in the outfield. Cerna remains as part of the battery behind the plate. This one fouled down the left field line off the bat of Lopez and still remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, and it's a base hit. Not a lot on it, but just enough into right center field off the bat of Lopez. So he picks up a hit. And a one-out single, gets a runner aboard for Grambling.
Now batting, first baseman Julio Vasquez.
Getting a 3-1 LSU lead. Every base runner becomes big in the mind of Coach Jay Johnson, and no surprise after giving up the single, he's on his way out here to have a visit on the mound. Doug, you've heard me talk about the Death Valley Live. You've talked about it on the broadcast. Getting the first event coming up during the Kentucky series. Looks like based on the schedule, we might be able to get out of here a baseball game and then walk across the street. Have some fun with Zach Bryan.
Dude, I'm in.
And 100,000 of our closest friends.
You got us some tickets yet?
I'll get to work on that.
Maybe bring the wives?
I'll get to work on that. Pitching change powered by Sunshine. Hate to interrupt, but we need a game-changing upgrade. Fans, trust Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, to keep your home turf in tip-top shape. Take a timeout. Tell you about the new Tiger pitcher. Get back to it. It's a 3-1 LSU lead over Grambling here in the 8th inning. One out and the runner on for the visitors when we come back on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Everything tastes better after an LSU Tiger victory. Similarly, everything also tastes better once you've baptized it with the handcrafted flavor of the original Louisiana hot sauce. So just imagine how truly tasty something would taste if it was doused in the original Louisiana hot sauce after an LSU Tiger victory. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Coming back.
Is here. Your home for the Fighting Tigers. The LSU Sports Radio Network. Powered by People's Health.
Gavin Guidry will enter the game on the mound for the Tigers here with one out. Top of the 8th inning. LSU leading 3-1. Guidry's been one of the mainstays for late inning appearances for the Tigers. He was in the game on Friday night, gave up that 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th when Vandy walked it off to take game one 13-12. So he'll get a little action in the midweek here with one out. Runner at first. He'll face Vasquez. And the first pitch, a called strike from Guidry off speed, and it's 0-1.
Vasquez has punched out 3 times in his previous 3 at-bats.
Guidry checks the runner, now fires. And another strike to get him ahead quickly, 0-2.
Eighth appearance of the year for Gavin Guidry.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Yeah, it's fouled off. The fastball. Vasquez sends it foul into the screen right side.
Last time out Friday night at Vandy. Went 1 2/3, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs. 3 strikeouts, no walks.
Runner at first and the 0-2, and he couldn't quite fully commit. 3/4 swing and a strikeout. Vasquez down on strikes. 2 gone. Skidry records another punch out, his first, and Tigers starting to string them together tonight as a pitching staff.
15 innings so far, 15 1/3 now for Gavin Guidry. 10 hits allowed, 7 runs, all earned, 4 walks, now 24 strikeouts. 4.2 ERA.
Still a runner at first, 2 down. We'll see Charles Ash, the third baseman. First pitch, breaking ball for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Cerna going to set up outside the right-handed hitter. The pitch is there down in the dirt. Cerna blocks it up. Runner remains at first, and it's 1-1. LSU Athletics would like to thank its corporate partners: Cox, McDonald's, FMOL, Our Lady of the Lake Health, Albertsons, Louisiana Blue, Coca-Cola, and Hancock Whitney. Ash tonight 0 for 2, aboard on a walk in the second, a strikeout, and a fly ball out to left last time in the 6th. The pitch, sharply hit, one hopper to Milam, underhand toss to Ruckert for the 3rd out of the inning at second base. So that'll do it for Grambling in the top of the 8th inning. LSU remains on top, 3-1. Tigers coming to the plate in the bottom of the 8th when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Some drinks come in a bottle, some in a can. Only one comes in a ball and brings the buzz. We're Buzz Balls, the ready-to-go cocktail that's shaped like a ball. Coincidence? We think not. Big flavor, big buzz, ready to go. Buzz Balls. It's a ball. It's a drink. It's a whole vibe. Please drink responsibly. Buzz Balls. Available in spirit, wine, and malt. 50% alcohol per volume. Buzz Balls LLC, Carrollton, Texas.
Champions don't wait for the perfect pitch. They make their move. With LSU Online, you can step up to the plate for your career, earn your degree, and keep swinging towards your goals. Learn anytime from anywhere and knock your next milestone out of the park. It's time to make your move, Tiger fans. Visit online.lsu.edu. LSU Online. Win where you are.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, we know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories. Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a game. It's about the community, the joy, and the LSU traditions. Visit sunequip.com to get the best starting lineup of John.
All right, coming back after this spot.
Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Another new pitcher in for Grambling. Number 16, Kewan Burnett, a right-hander. We'll get some action here at the box. On the bump for the Grambling Tigers. Transfer from Dillard University. Hails from DeSoto, Texas. Takes his final warm-up tosses as the Tigers get set to come to the plate, leading 3-1 over Grambling during this midweek affair. The first of 9 straight home games here at the box.
This is the 4th time out for Burnett. Inning and a third so far, 4 hits, 8 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .571 off the right-hander. Early in the season.
Omar Cerna Jr. back to the plate. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Added his second double of the season for the freshman back earlier in the 2nd inning. First pitch from Burnett. Way outside to the backstop it goes. Fastball got loose, and it's 1-0 to Cerna. Burnett, the right-hander, fires. That one at the letters, a called strike with a fastball, 1-1. The 1-1. Upstairs, missing ball 2. Mentioned Oklahoma coming in this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. First time the Sooners have come to Baton Rouge as an SEC opponent. Last year, kind of hard to tell. They're in Norman. First the 2-1, and this one rocketed out of the ballpark. This one is gone over the left field landing for Omar Cerna. His second home run as a Tiger, and that one way, way, way out of here.
His second home run this season.
Yeah, that was smashed. 109 off the bat, 383, but it was a line on a missile right at our boy Corey out there in the left field landing. This time got over his head, thank goodness. But that ball was absolutely crushed by Cerna. He's starting to heat up a little bit, partner.
He really is. Coming into his own. His first season as a true freshman here for the Tigers. Helps get the fans a little warmer here on a cool Tuesday night as they get up and cheer for Cerna's home run. That'll make it 4-1 Tigers. Still nobody out. We'll see Zach York. Burnett fires. Low inside for ball 1. I mentioned it was hard to get an idea of the following for Oklahoma baseball simply because it was a very cold, almost frigid temperatures there in Norman last year. So it'll be interesting to see the Sooner fans, as Doug mentioned, highly ranked team, expected to make a lot of noise. They're already down here in South Louisiana. We'll update you on that score coming up.
No, they're already down here with an L. Southeastern took care of them tonight with a shutout, 3-0.
We'll see if the Sooner fans take advantage of the matchup this weekend with better weather here at the box. No, the Tiger fans will be here. 3-0 now to York. Burnett trying to shake off that solo home run given up to Cerna. And there's a strike on the inside corner to make it 3-1.
Well, if you're driving around listening to us and you're interested in that USA-Venezuela matchup, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, a walk to Bobby Witt Jr. brought up Bryce Harper down 2-0. He hits a 2-run home run to dead center to tie it up. What a game.
Speaking of walks, York takes ball 4 low and inside, so York again will head down to first base. And we'll see Trent Carraway took over at third base for the starter John Pearson. He'll bat for the first time tonight. Hitting .232 on the season, the junior out of Dana Point, California. Still battling to become possibly the everyday third baseman. Showed bunt, now swings. It's a ground ball fair at third. Tough play. The throw from third to second gets away, and that'll allow York to hop up and head on into third. So Grambling with another maybe difficult decision on that ground ball for Ash to try to get the runner at second as opposed to throwing across the diamond to first. Thought maybe he could get York, but the throw was in the dirt and it got away from Martin into center field. Looked like Ash thought about first, looked at first, Doug, then realized, oh, he's got a little bit of speed. Let me go to second. And that hesitation threw off the throw.
I tell you what, second or first, neither was going to be an easier play for him. And the problem was he actually threw a pretty decent throw, but it was just a short hop, and he couldn't get the glove on it. It was an aggressive play, perhaps a costly mistake with no outs here.
Got Coach Pierre out there now meeting the infield and his relief pitcher Burnett and catcher Marcellus on the mound. LSU will huddle up to our right in front of the dugout here offensively with nobody out. And again, the Tigers threatening already 1 run in here in the bottom of the 8th to make it a 4-1 ball game. LSU Athletics again would like to thank its corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, FMOL, Our Lady of the Lake Health, Albertsons, Louisiana Blue, Coca-Cola, and Hancock Whitney. Tigers now have matched Grambling with 6 Bingo Pest Product base hits, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Grambling now 1 run, 6 hits, and 3 errors, 1 just a moment ago. Allowing LSU to, again, continue to have traffic aboard, nobody out. York at third. On the ground ball, and the fielder's choice on the throwing error will actually allow Carraway to stand at first.
Now batting for the Tigers, second baseman,
Jack Ruckert will bat for a second time tonight. Was able to advance some runners to second and third on a ground out back in the 6th inning. He'll square to bunt, bring it back, pitches outside. Hustling down to second base without a throw. We'll put runners second and third now. As Caraway reaches into second base.
Yeah, they didn't even give that a fielder's choice, Chris. The scorekeeper here agreed. Either way he goes right there was going to be a very tough play. That was given a infield single.
Infield single.
Yep.
That pitch outside to Ruckert, and it's now 2-0. Infield for Grambling, going to play in now with nobody out. Runners second and third. Trying to keep it a 4-1 LSU lead. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball low for ball 3. York at third, Caraway at second. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Ruckert. High and outside, ball 4. The Tigers have the bases loaded now with nobody out. Lest we forget, 10-run rule is in effect. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Coach Pierre now has seen enough. He's going to walk back out, make a change on the mound. Burnett tonight is done. Again, right on cue with LSU now threatening with the possibility of a run rule after this game has been close for most of the night, but a chance for the Tigers to really break it open now with bases loaded, nobody out. Pitching change powered by Sunshine. If you need a game-changing upgrade, just trust Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer. Tigers up 4-1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
It's not easy to be a champion.
It's built from every swing, pitch, and game.
All season long.
In the grind, the focus,
and in the recovery.
FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake experts provide best-in-class care for defending national champions LSU Baseball.
On the field, I trust my team. For my health care, I trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here. Visit OLOLRMC.com/LSU.
Get ready, Tiger fans! Venture Global is proud to partner with LSU Athletics, powering Louisiana and the world with clean, low-cost, reliable energy and fueling the future of our great state. As we cheer on the Tigers this season, we're also driving innovation, creating jobs, and supporting our local communities. Together, we're building a brighter, more sustainable tomorrow. Venture Global, proud partner of LSU Athletics, power
coming back
and off the field. Go Tigers!
The powerhouse of college baseball plays here. Your home for the Fighting Tigers. The LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Calling a little Baton Rouge here on a Tuesday night. LSU leading 4-1 over at Grambling in this midweek affair. Pitcher on the mound with the bases loaded. The Tigers have loaded them up here with nobody out. Phillips now will take over. Right-hander on the mound. It'll be top of the order, Chris Stanfield coming to the plate. Chris 0 for 4, but due for something. Chance to open this game wide open.
Yeah, this is sophomore on the mound.
First pitch to Stanny. I believe they called that a strike, even though it was taken on a short hop by the catcher Marcellus. It's 0-1.
Hampton Phillips is his name, a 7.98 ERA. This is his 9th appearance of the season. That leads this Grambling State staff.
The 0-1. Just missed inside to Stanny. It's 1-1.
14 2/3, 21 hits allowed, 14 runs. 8 walks and 8 strikeouts so far for Phillips.
Here's the 1-1. And Stanfield swings and misses. Pitch in on the hands will make it 1-2.
You got to think coming back from a hand injury, anything in on your hands has to make you a little nervous.
Yeah. Bases loaded, nobody out. The 1-2. Low and inside. Stanfield stands tall, just missed him. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. York at third, Caraway at second, Ruckert at first. The 2-2 to Stanny down in the dirt. Got away from Marcellus. Kicks to the right of home plate. He just didn't know that initially, but able to get to it in time. Everybody stays put. Still now a 3-2 count with the bases loaded. See if Chris can run into one here. Phillips starts the wind. Here's the payoff pitch, and he does. To center field. This one's going to get down. York on his way home. He'll go ahead and wave around Caraway, and a 2-run single for Chris Stanfield. Due for something, and he delivers here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's now 6-1 LSU. Still nobody out. Runners first and second for the Tigers.
That's beautiful. Beautiful piece of hitting there by Stanfield. 6-1 now. Runners at first and second. Like you said, 10-run rule in effect. My favorite thing, though, no outs yet. That's my favorite part.
So now we'll see Jake Brown. Good candidate in this situation here with nobody out. Also 0 for 3 on the night. Did get aboard on a walk in the 5th inning, but looking to swing away, make some contact. First pitch off speed, a strike, and it's 0-1. Jake batting .404 to start this season. Team leading 11 home runs. Pitch low and inside will even the count 1-1. Wow. Swing and a miss. Jake looking to send that one to the 50-yard line at Tiger Stadium. Just couldn't quite get it, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. In a day and age where you see the mustache and the mustache come and go, fashion trends, Jake Brown, he is got a fast and hard rule. He's sticking with the stash.
Yeah,
it's a mighty good one.
You got to give it to him.
The 1-2, look out. Almost caught him in the shoulder. Pitch up and in. It's now 2-2.
And, you know, when you talk about the way he started this first 20 games or so, we've seen a lot of great ones hit up there in the last 10, 11 years. 20 games span, I mean, this is about as hot as we've seen a player over 20 games. That one misses way upstairs to go to 3-2.
The other great thing about Jake is he is really kind of the jokester in the clubhouse. And it spills over sometimes into his media, which is hilarious. Payoff pitch and a swing and a miss. That time he put everything he had into the swing, but came up empty. And Brown down on strikes for the first time tonight. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 8th.
He might have come up empty, but he got his cuts. He got his hacks right there.
Now we'll see Derek Curiel, who's 1 for 2 tonight. Aboard on a walk, had a single in the 3rd, strikeout victim in the 5th, then aboard again on a walk last time in the 7th inning. Runners first and second. Off speed called strike to make it 0-1 to start off Curiel. Derek swings high in the air to left field. Coming over, Cameron Hill near the line. Fair territory, almost tripped on the track as he got over there. But he was able to keep his feet and make the play for the second out of the inning. That'll keep the runners first and second here with 2 down.
Now batting for LSU, shortstop, Stephen Milam.
Stephen Milam will come to the plate, batting cleanup tonight. Stephen also 0 for 4, due for something. He'll bat from the left side against the right-hander, Hampton Phillips. Runners take their lead, first and second. Pitch to Milam. Takes a healthy hack, but can't find it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, off speed and outside and low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Milam. Yanks this one, but foul out of play down the right field line. One heading towards the bullpen parking lot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tigers with 3 runs in here in the bottom of the 8th, get their first real separation of the night. 6-1 they lead. Runners go. The pitch was inside. Maybe got a piece of Milam. It did. Got him on the arm. So the runners into second and third. Milam now will join him at first, and again the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And we'll see Kate Arambidi.
Now batting for LSU, designated hitter, Kate
Arambidi 1 for 4 tonight, a single in the 4th. Since then, a couple of strikeouts, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th frame.
Got some interesting scores brewing around the league, Chris. 5-3 right now. South Alabama leads Alabama. The Jags scored 4 in the bottom of the 7th to take the lead.
They're going to hit Arambidi on the first pitch. Got him on the jersey. That'll bring in another run with the bases loaded. That'll make it 7-1 LSU. Arambidi will head to first. Now Stanfield at third, Milam at second.
Here comes that man again.
Omar Cerna now to the plate. A double in the second inning, a board on a fielder's choice in the 4th. Down on strikes in the 6th, and then jettisoned one out of here over the left field landing last time in the 8th.
2 homers in 1 inning. This one to walk it off? Maybe?
First pitch down in the dirt from Phillips, blocked up by Marcellus, and it's 1-0.
And then the other score, Chris, 6-1, top of the 9th. Actually, they have runners at second and third right now. Tarleton State leads number 2 ranked Texas. Think about that for a second.
They'll hang a banner at Tarleton State. Pitch inside to Cerna, and it's 2-0. As you said, Texas through the non-conference undefeated. Ole Miss got them in extra innings on Friday night in game 1 of that series. Texas came back, picked up the series win. This pitch low and inside to Cerna, now 3-0. So I'm not sure Omar's going to get anything to look at. With the bases loaded, 2 outs, and a 7-1 LSU lead. A 3-0 pitch, and that's a strike on the inside corner. Now 3-1. Cerna with a hitter's count. 2 homers on the year coming within a week. Last midweek against Creighton, a grand slam, his first as a Tiger, a solo shot earlier in the 8th tonight in this inning. The 3-1.
Oh,
pops it straight up into the air on the infield grass.
It's 1,000,000 miles in the air.
Way up there. Marcellus, the first baseman, comes down the line eventually. Able to handle it for out number 3. The Tigers, though, played 4 runs. They leave 3 men on. It's a 7-1 LSU lead. We go to the top of the 9th. Last chance for Grambling when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors. The Kubota L Series is the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance meshed attachments. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $6,000. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
I'm Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill. Knowing the facts is the key to winning a case in court and also winning in life. To be a champion, you have to make good decisions, and one of those is to not vape. Vaping can destroy your lungs with toxic metals and chemicals. Some devices contain lead and nickel and even formaldehyde. Vaping can cause severe health problems, so choose to be a champion. Stay vape-free.
Paid for by the Louisiana Department of Justice.
Game day starts local, just 2 miles from Tiger Stadium. Oxbow Rum Distillery is the official rum of LSU Athletics. Handcrafted from Louisiana sugarcane grown right across the river. From cane to glass, every bottle is pure Louisiana pride. So, whether you're mixing up cocktails at your tailgate or joining us at the tasting room, make it a win for local flavor. Oxbow Rum Distillery, located downtown.
Coming back here.
Go Tigers.
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball continues from the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Top of the ninth inning here at the box on a chilly Tuesday night. LSU now a little breathing room. They lead 7-1 after a low-scoring affair through the first 5 frames. LSU puts up their first crooked number of the night coming in the 8th inning. They plated 4 runs to make it 7-1. Tigers 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Grambling 1 run, 6 hits, 3 errors tonight. Marcos Paz will take over on the mound for the Tigers here in the top of the 9th inning.
Yeah, this will be his 6th time out so far. 6 2/3, his 5th appearance out of the bullpen, Chris. 7 hits, 9 runs, only 7 earned, 8 walks, 12 strikeouts so far for the big freshman from Texas. That ERA is 9.45. Just needs a few more opportunities to get that thing back down.
Shannon Martin will lead it off. He's 2 for 3 tonight. He's been a bright spot for Coach Pierre and Grambling. The first pitch up and in, missing ball 1 from Paz, and it's 1-0. That fastball good and firm at 95 miles an hour on a cool night. Paz obviously ready to go. Here's the 1-0. And a little bouncer having to charge in as Caraway on the infield grass from third. He'll throw to first in time. 1 down, 2 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU here in the top of the 9th inning.
Marcos Paz really just returning back to the mound after some Tommy John.
Also could be one the Tigers are looking for down the stretch, coming into his own. Here's Chris Marcellus. There's a first pitch called strike off speed, and it's 0-1. Marcellus tonight for Grambling, 1 for 3. Able to get one of their 6 hits back in the 4th inning. After that, a couple of ground outs. Here's the 0-1, and a huge swing and a miss on a pitch that darted down.
Like a split finger almost at 88 miles an hour. Fastball's been 94, 95.
That one just torpedoed down. 0-2. Marcellus behind in the count. Paz ready to go. The 0-2 pitch. Ooh, just missed the outside corner. That fastball looked pretty good from here. Maybe just missed. 1-2.
Another 95 mile an hour heater.
A very good 0-2 pitch, I might add. With 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2, and that one going to be a hard breaking ball. Maybe tried that split finger again, but it popped out in the dirt in front of the plate. Evens the count, 2-2. Certainly invite you to join us here at the box this weekend, starting early, the way they like it in South Louisiana. Thursday night, LSU and Oklahoma. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out, nobody on. Paz, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He brought Marcellus to his knees, chasing that one. 2 down, 1 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU.
At the plate for Grambling.
That's absolutely disgusting. 88, 89 miles an hour, and like you said, the bottom just falls out of it.
Martavius Thomas to the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight for Grambling. Righty on lefty matchup. Paz fires. And a little high for ball 1. 1-0. Paz, the 1-0 pitch. Able to bring it back across the plate for a strike off speed, and it's 1-1. Thomas gave up on it a little too soon in the batter's box. 1 ball, 1 strike. Paz with 2 outs fires. That one's short of the plate, down in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Coming up, we'll have the Fighting Tiger 10th inning show. Full stats, player of the game, and a full rundown of the SEC scoreboard. There's a swing and a miss. Paz comes at him with a 94 mile an hour fastball and evens the count 2-2.
You're getting yourself here.
Split finger or fastball? Let's see. With 2 outs, the 2-2. And it is a fastball spoiled with a foul ball towards the parking lot left side. Still 2-2. Tigers looking to start a win streak of their own after picking up game 3, 16-9 against Vandy. Here's the 2-2, and missed. Not by much, and it's 3-2 now to Martavius Thomas.
Yeah, went to a breaking ball there, like a curve ball. Just missed the top of the strike zone.
2 outs, nobody on. The payoff pitch lifted in the air. This one will catch the overhang above us, out of play. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Be interesting to hear Coach Jay Johnson, his thoughts on tonight's game. He'll join Bill Franquez down in the clubhouse in the Fighting Tiger 10th inning show. Payoff pitch, look out, almost caught him inside, missing ball 4. So a 2-out walk will extend the 9th inning. It'll get Thomas down to first base. And now Asani Johnson atop the order, the shortstop coming to the plate for Grambling.
That's a good at bat there. Fouled off a tough pitch or two to stay alive and ended up working the walk.
Johnson atop the order, 1 for 4. Had an RBI single back in the 4th inning. A lone run for Grambling tonight. Pitch from Paz misses outside, 1-0.
Yeah, 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
Runner at first, 2 outs. The 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. Fastball at the knees. Not sure Hassani Johnson agrees, but it evens the count 1-1. Now Hassani asking for time. Hassani still seems to be not happy with that last call.
No, he didn't like it.
1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs, top of the 9th. Tigers lead 7-1. Runner goes. Cerna not concerned, and a swing and a miss will get Paz ahead, 1-2. Tiger fans on their feet here at the box. Tigers trying to pick up their 15th win of the season. Marcos Paz comes set. Here's the 1-2 to the plate. In the air to left field. Stanfield going back. He'll settle under it. He'll have it, and the Tigers get the victory tonight over Grambling to make it 14-0 all-time against their Tiger brethren from the north. Final score, LSU 7, Grambling 1. With the win, the Tigers move to 15-7. They remain 1-2 in SEC play. For Grambling State, they move to 5-14. Tigers get the win tonight, 7-1 over Grambling on the LSU Sports Radio Network.